about 6 and yes sorry Finkonya so latest ni nyina no ya tena se da bia da ye de wonsam ade baba ye be room e water Euro 2024 no koso e Germany ye be room na ye din komo countries no egusom reported to omo various hotel me ka say France e Hamburg wo mu adu na mo Portugal for nam kwaso Ronaldo and any team no enche ombedu Hamburg be de wonsam beba ye be din komo de afa transfers ye she kumo here we go. Latest update on transfer issues around the world of sports. You know, some Bamika say Michael Olise Sunday Obe Medical and the Ama and the Bayamunchin. Ebo Komino update Abeba and the enumerate every amount. You be room our Chelsea players no I started a report our Cobham and we players who call loan our Chelsea report Eric Ten Hag Manchester United. Yes, we extended the contract no what trim every ama Manchester United on some elha yede eban some way and the account be ni aboano a yede ebesum ye be remo amorone na yedin komo nemom African Cup of Nations draw no abaso and Ghana yesia coach Kosia Pia Ghana Sudan yede group no on some abeba coach Kosia Pia and a coach Otto Addo. Wow, what a draw. You better come on and then you it was so no soon after one samaba. Yes, local no, you have Kotoko, you have Azofo, you have transfers. Na you doing come on. Some of the dorsal, were fishing. You better doing come on. You had some of the Abene legends, Nibby better come on. And Ghana draw na abano grouper. Yeah, I could to repem, but on some abana free. Philippon so about the draw on some free. Edeba and there was so. Yes, I mean, fortunately, the big brother Maestro Atanase and the enumerate Omune bar analysis no. Pipa, and then I made the sports crusader, and so any Atanasi. I have a 7 man ray of the amount local news no. I have Filippo people in Zagi, and a room no the local one some no of the about production. I have very tight this evening, and I have branch a D and Santa Soba. One a production no, and that's a metwa dem baba. One a boy chidom Sansuna Oracle battery modine. One also a production no. I have very tight director and an Kwame Wano and I directed the ama show no akoso and enumerate and afi brother Anthony Tim no MCR mo and so boy chidomo mo tetre and I show no a life at the good afternoon Ghana, good afternoon Kumasi and Raso APSPORTS is airborne midi of the Capo de Supremo the Sesman Kumo latest update you know you be what you man the channel so as a show near live on Facebook. Yes, inti momre na ye mon komo kakra show no live on Facebook you be doing komo APTVGH live on Facebook show no live right na ye mon komo ewo ene share nnuama ebesia call messages ni nyina no welcome on Facebook right na ye nin komo be bia wo bia no fabra na afi ye mbonbon komo kakra na nnuama so ntimi enkoye ewo Facebook no so ya the pick of the day eba APSPORTS pick of the day hashtag APSPORTS on X hashtag APSPORTS on Facebook. Yenin come out na said niyama esim ebesi akọ efe afa. Yes, is the Brazil and Man City shot stopper Evanson Moraes moved to Al Nassr in the Saudi Premier League, you know, surprising. Question I Busani said the move of Edison, move no from Man City to Al Nassr or Saudi Pro League, you know, surprising. And say na yenim say BBC crab to me aba and be obegia to my movie or the transfer na ban some bebre na machire FM about 4 break na yen kan enfama na nimri abraso no latest ni nyina no eba mi say kana fast asia wo mu eche o magin live on Facebook me say APTVGH live on Facebook for adwenche ebra na yen kan enfama join live on Facebook no so na yen nkomo na bibi bianso ntimi enko kama na said niyama ebesi akọ ede afa wo meba be adumo Facebook no so ede amam say me hwe na ya twetwe nkomo kakra e Facebook no so na e said niyama esi akọ Crusader atnase sanso ana Big Brother so atnase nti ya behwe na ya hwe mi say Facebook no mi hu a nti mi hu a meba na afi ya ba be read messages also na bibia so aye kama na ya to aso de free ho Crusader atnase Big Brother atnase mpere inform mama kwa ba say bibia bokode
Couple, couple and Adam. So
Odum BBI fine, yeah, pick of the day, no said the BBI cano. Na ya twaso di Efrio Edison Morea is move to Saudi Pro League and NASA. Yabahwe na afia di nkoma kakra ede afauna adwenche no so betimi apie ede Efrio nti otie a obetimi ache wadwen na onso do adwenche afauna afia kan ede amanti wo join a Facebook am say BBI fine now nti obetimi aba na wa join live on Facebook na wodi aba na afia kenkan Efrio ede amana yem sere nu emesi konti surprising who ni say move no saying na exitie wo do adwenche no eba pe yenso yebetimi akan ede free ho ama na enumri na bibia nso etimi aye kama ho meba na tifo edo madwenche na ba nemum mema crusader na big brother nso abem na umudu de no afiri wa bansana maba mountain so na me ne mountain so fo no atwetwe nkomo on mo a mode madwenche enso eba na afi yedi nkomo edi afiri ho na ehun se nuama ebisi akọ edi afa now meba na ya to aso na de wo mun se we abrante techno fanga fine boy techno no or say more transfer news more fire the one sembeba Randy dos Santos as the heat is on let us see and no don't so every about new guy king was say yes Edison Moraes transfer is surprising watching the show live inside Africa. Shout out to all Madrid fans and no Diaba in Sia Augustine was a good afternoon couple watching the show live from Santase from watching the show live from Santase. Okay, Darko, please update on Barca. Matimidon Baba Malam Iniesta. So I enjoy showing live with Accra Lions Football Club midfielder. Okay, Akan Mohammed inside Malam Iniesta's enterprise of Ijase Ashakorizongo. Okay, Sebi Biaboko de Shakan Mohammed player of the Accra Lions Yen Chow ne some monitor live from Fijase Ashakorizongo. Yedamase Chris Medica was your local Capo de Supremo. Update on Hala Madrid. Greetings to my lovely wife. Mary Dusai from Obuase, okay, and don't also the Abba Van Dabedu was say I'm Van Dabedu from Obuase South, okay, Obuase South Africa. Wow, say also Obuase also South Africa needs need money, not fame. Okay, me ba hona mjo the way na dia band why rame. Maybe a different crowd.
South Americans need money, not fame. That's the same, yeah. But they need money, not fame.
About one way in South Africa.
And America.
South America. There's what South America, so we have money, but no fame. Okay, like was it? They think like we Africans.
Exactly.
There's always what South America.
South America.
We okay. That's it. And I Suko Jokrum said no. A big no, and what they have Osikaba Kapuji. Ozai Kapu, good evening. I'm watching the show live from Kuwait. Keep the good work. Okay, Kumo Jano Aso. And also the about Daniel Champion. Was a good afternoon couple watching the show live from Offenso. And we please update on Hala Madrid. And what they about Dorothy Dora. Was it please? Was a couple left the fire. Flow more fire update on Madrid watching the show live from Wasa Dunkwao. Yerasi meba na abiafo aba bi rem ni atwetwe nkoma kakra edi efro big brother ma memra so na start free on nkoma yedia Ghana phone so do ma dwenche ebe ujidi say move no surprising edem out to you.
To me, Edison Dion and Shedanya surprising to me.
Okay,
but then there's so many factors. Pep Guardiola be finding Manchester City in the right spot of direction. Say Pep Guardiola and Casano. Say season be Abeshasea or the correct measures or the go in place for the side of Manchester City. And I believe say Man City no there was a certain Joe Hart. At that time he was a top keeper.
Yeah.
No working under Manuel Pellegrini, Roberto Mancini. Yeah. He was a top keeper. But when he came, Joe Hart finding himself in that kind of embarrassing moment. Pep Guardiola catching so on kind of plans or a very good keeper, but then with his qualities no on kind of projects on Ojana Kwame Nakoe Okofa Claudio Bravo edin free Barcelona then ba Manchester City on also Manekoe Edison Moraes Abba. And Edison is one type of a goalkeeper to me. He has been that kind of qualities Pep Guardiola pay free Ubiao as a shot stopper. We had the kind of tactics Guardiola FA about 3-man defense, one making sure so more transitional there will be a sweeper or no bit my Juma, and Edison Moraes is always been the sweeper. The qualities nature say up more playing time and also a keeper in terms of say bobo ni beno ni bo and Edison finding in that shoes. But then so share the whole nature and some of the things that these South Americans no city na omo pesika send you be sending message by no omo pesika. So I ran it through most of these kind of South Americans who are going to the Europe ball. At the long run, ball in the drum pimping, so don't feel so much. There was so much they will go back to a certain community. I mean, scour honum no pay for the retirement. I mean, money. Robinho or free Real Madrid, Eba. The side of Manchester City or be Pesca or Man City. Shesika yet Tony free Real Madrid or be Pesca or call Milan scan or compare Ronaldo. Ronaldo Penyon also called Pesca Kakra. We hear Oscar no but Chelsea. Also called China called Jessica Bibre. Sure. No free China or the edition baby. And that guy also free China bebo Barcelona Kakra. I think Paulinho. Yeah, also called Pesca. Hawk also called Pesca. You see, these are kind of people are omo mentality no is not like
south
no
players Mexican bank one
ankasa ewo hono and apart from Brazil omo economy no so we football I know boosting most of the important tax rates at the man Brazil as a football country omo other economy is sugarcane sugarcane no and only one of the things omo ye ho adwuma sugarcane or banana or cotton and apart from these kind of things, you know, unya so far Ghana ba Ghana no so no do ahwede wo hono no do ahwede say carpenter wo krum
oh they like
so hono mo de abrabo ne
hono kwa de ahwede ne de obedobi
edin pe Gabriel use 2014 World Cup
sure
on the throwback picture no no painting the town of I mean Brazil. So when you show more sitting in Edin wo so to
scan pine kwa
so Edison Moraes no no ye na adwen so call Saudi Arabia ko pesca enyeme nwanwa and to me na be a Pep Guardiola no onim the right projects are also be good quality or no be replace Edison. But at this moment the Edison are a top keeper so going to the Saudi Pro League I'll be adding a lot of quality to the Saudi Pro League or Ankasa League. Nesika Semen so the personal thing. So right now GBBR, FA Cup, Champions League,
load bank account no
it is also Saudi Pro League. To me, I don't have problem, but then your nature. Sana South American players no omo se fati omo pesika and omo do sikanso so
wo sikanso de Evans Kwaku Boateng was say only Kudus is thinking about Saudi deal. I'm not surprised in crowd. Football is about money. And no edini message we and so abahanum we can be every amount ewa. I mean sure we na feminine feel in your guest in Capo. Please give update on Nico Williams to Barca. Yeronsem and so Ebeba Kofi Adoa. What a fantastic analysis from you and your panelists. I'm watching the show. I'm watching you guys from Airport Rate Tadi. Keep it up. Hala Madrid and on the Abakwaku Digasti. I'm watching the show live at Oshim Capo. Is Alexander Isak coming to us now? More fire. Don't update Ebeba. Techno fine, but I say Capo for me it's not surprising because Brazilian with money is I say because Brazilian with money is monkey and banana. Okay, just say do you could to say Brazil near no one who's casanity. Kofi Aboa journalist, O'Shea, Bedu Bobocodie, Ambrose Adim was watching the show live from Wasa at Champion or say no because Ronaldo is there. Okay. Now I'm watching a fantastic show from you and your crew. Okay, more at the fantastic. And also a try okay, meba Crusader Bray. Na fa de kakra bra meba masabi kakra. Na ya to aso sikasem. Na ye kan sisi sikasem. Sikane de pia. Yemfen ya Grazer Oje.
Sikane bema. What you say?
New one.
Ntino.
New one.
Ye ko ye be ye timpintin kwa nyina no. Sikane bema.
Okay.
Ntiano de sanity. Me no enyem nwanwa. What you say? Say na me catch you say. The only thing better than money is more money.
It's more money.
What you say? The only thing that is better than money is more money. Ntiano de epokra no nsuo to gum. Ena okan Ecclesiastes 10:19 na oside money answered everything.
Obi cry the home message.
Obi about ntino Ecclesiastes 10:19. Ose sika ena ya de ntina no de if say obi kwa akwaji sika enye ade a nwanwa bebre and
okay
edu this stage a makase yentufu
edu skasema
debi
enya adventure
debi why utune for ayeden so no one onim ni fia ofri mu what I say eno nim na busua wodem ntino when there's an opportunity to brighten his future now we say wo ball a obenya ahwe ntino nko ntina wo ball a wo betina se na wahwe bie ni ntino mo wonko mo wi ade chi a obede edidie obeda ahwe busua so ade say ade o mo ye ni nyina no ye ntia say e adwuma no mo ye just like ya sorry a ye dware abetina se a yenso abobo tire ye tia no no adwuma ne ye the same thing no mo so ye o mo adwuma ndi no wo a wo hwe me ye sure say wadwuma a wo ye wunya fofora ebe ma better
say mo odun kwa
e chen dia wo ye na obekọ
you go
sanity e ndi ena okwani bi akro ye adwuma opon adwuma oba be ye wo Europe no say die na wote wo pe ot Europe opa die
skaba
clearly obeje no akọ
Saudi for no so ma they was omo man call for pension paper
say unze omo plan do wo be hu no say omo ma pension pay but Bruni on chade kwa
what they develop it
on chade kwa bibia ni wa there is no free lunch be bia ni wa chade kwa so on endino oche no or to scan gum no there is a motive, there is a rationale behind sika no mo de gum because Saudi for natina se ehunu say no unse omo biggest export eye ade a friend say oil na your biggest export and oil no ebedu ba bi say cars are eba ni ade no amanfo asha say eko electronics solar ene na sefo and anhwe ye ebedu ba bi no
oil no be ha
oil no the kind of sika omunya frim no omunya biem and na wo say omo pad fofora ebebre omu sika going forward and omo hu say sports one avenue omo sha say invest ho no mo a ebebo amunti players omo for omo de omo ba ni nyina no a way omo so boys na ho tap into their talent ni bi enti wo team ya Ronaldo ni the big boys ni be ma say wusuan afiri omo ho say attention so say ba Saudi Arabia and omo ma ho no na ba be say ebedu ba bi no ebe the hub of tourism because omo say omo Middle East ho no no obi a pe ba bi for holidays ni ade a odo ani hwe hin Dubai but say no omo so epese omo turn omo story na so ebe more or less like a tourism hub o pe bia kwaji ani a holidays a o ma men ko Saudi Arabia omo hu say Saudi si ebo mu din a mostly it's about religious pilgrimage and kremufo omo ko Mecca ene Saudi no na ye associated with Saudi say no enkoye say pilgrimage to Mecca nkwa na manfo beba but ho so omo pese be ye entertainment hub wonso so wani beji say meko Saudi for holidays entinya football nkwa na abaka say omo tu ska gumo say o Saudi Grand Prix ho and nanu ya and Usyk ene ayibout no
boxing eko ho
yes Usyk ne Tyson Fury eko ho rematch no so beko Usyk ni AJ enso ehwa na ko a lot of bouts near the
sports in general.
Omo de ton wo mo man no. Omo de ton
boxing, football, everything.
Omo de ton wo mo man no. Enti no afa sa your boy European Championship in South American competition we are. I feel na abon say transfer marketing mu be bie ye. Nti I feel na Saudi for ne say ba be TS mu ye pa. Saudi for ne be TS mu ye o. It's not just about
a budget for the league. Umudi ato nom eno no ye league ne budget a maseti munze no aban no invest
nze aban no invest in 4 clubs 4 clubs no Al Ali, Al Hilal, Al Nassr and Al Ittihad ena say no they are encouraging other individuals so say omuso mfesika share other teams nim because Al Shabab so omuso so ska ho a individuals companies no more encourage you say they need to go into Al Shabab. So one of their teams are kada ehona yinso kono nacho kadasia ono so eko honom ena yinso so ayimusu team no Gerard musu team no eno so ho enti no others no are coming on board and omo ye nyina no it is to get the world's attention enti South American players no na me the moment am ti say Neymar eko ho no Ronaldo ko Neymar ko player be biem na ati so ko a ebe ye onwanwa
bien na Ronaldo no mom kra
Ronaldo ko Neymar ko
almighty
Ronaldo ko
si ro arema o
ye sure mo ye Messi de na o mo anya no ka Messi sa ko ho wie ya ka mo ho be e chire din
yan komra me hwe Ronaldo no to MLS num na all come Messi one and Messi to Saudi already one say Messi so your ambassador de ma Saudi offer no nti ono so no easy say NBA MLS no kakra bi obetima ko twitwim kakra Saudi league no
say after ni 2 years no but say no Inter Miami ni dey so mama no more or less or a shareholder
the team dey em so na
no American market no and it's not just about football by building a brand life after football exactly nti no ono no dey ndie e be Ronaldo to MLS there no Unse Ronaldo rape issue
America
it's Ronaldo to US there
enko mate mame kobra Ronaldo dase wo me kwaba na ya ba beto aso na bibia ye kama na kwaku benediction o message no ha me dase Jaba Uma Carrasco Alex actor was sending message ada Yimano message wa Debra Maker wo dear boy Amo Yimano Uchi also was sending message Aaron Osajefo my messages live on Facebook drop it baby I will share free any message your location and udina area your chow hala baby I will monitor free bianchi monya jumo Facebook no so me koba me ba be kinkan e dia mam krobi asante wachuchi o Facebook no so me mo akwaba mon share show no emaya bra ye call amonone this is here we go yerem e wa amonone na ye dia amonone sam na to so e dia ma transfers ever Yetie and some way Anzani Aquamonone, here we go, my brother. This is here we go.
Zappa Costa! Lukman! Atalanta strike first on the big night! Header from Adli. Lukman's onto it. Adamola Lukman! Oh, that's a gem of a goal! What a sweet finish! On his moment and nailed it into the bottom corner. And Atalanta are in a sweet spot here. Adamola Lukman, the night of his life. Scamacca. Adamola Lukman.
Associate Carbon and after the details no of him by Michael Olisi and me start him the first part of Medica. Nyame adoma Sunday aniyate as obekwa kwa ni Medica no and so our Bayern and your report about Bayern for no woman and Michael Olisi nya Sunday and Americas no and ebetimi akoso afiamano Ricardo Calafiori one player Arsenal funny lady make say 90% done transfer fee 50 million euros and Arsenal for Abranta Ricardo Calafiori no one FM Remo Arsenal and no a detailed story no and you want some Adeba Chelsea koi other big class in the break name of Arsenal and a lady Calafiori to Arsenal now 50 million a transfer fee Arsenal team no and so any Bologna woman any agree Mama Victor Osimhen near new come player no our Napoli Victor Osimhen reporter Urbanism Oba joining team no nyame ayaduma this week na na omo enso remo preseason here next week ana tima your friend in Napoli Echo unim sam and the clubs in Bebre I show interest of Victor Osimhen who do Manchester United who do Chelsea and afi Arsenal obia epe Victor Osimhen nemo reporter ban is a preseason no obe joining Napoli nemo reporter ban sam ono enso ebe free team nom ne plans and so be free Napoli and no Victor Osimhen and the attending some PSG eboboko no oma show interest Joshua Kimmich Joshua tell no biadu no ano enso ayeden na se biadu ne se PSG eboboko no mo si Joshua ano mo elpen after say on some ne ensem bebre by na ohwe PSG team no a wo mo face difficulties esem o matimi apesu player aye fan say Joe Neves enti dia kwan ne says hey esem o mo hwe Joshua Kimmich achiri kwan eno aye PSG eboboko report everywhere yatem awon samadeba no na mame Lazio for no say president no I instructed the team no as Mason Greenwood woman and Mason Greenwood na me ayatuma by 8th July as omo hma sign na verbal agreement no many Manchester United anya agreement no mo agree no 20 million and Oma agree for Mason Greenwood na do no na yase Manchester say demand 10 million at the account amana 30 million and sa and Oma Mason Greenwood amana rem our Lazio and no I reported from Madeba na me to be our AC Milan player finisher Theo Hernandez about Setio about Man City name reporter man Theo Hernandez ne move to Man City off and a reporter banyade as a Manchester City a contact player no and a news about what Setio ever rem our team and City no crabia any I know I report about Manchester United reporter nobody says to say yet say almost say Donny van der Beek womu allow no man go for free and no aya diaba ni wages no esum anti clubs ni bebre so ba womu entimi emfa Donny van der Beek na my reporter men seka and it's a Manchester United and so omo ma team no team bia emfa player no for free and no reporter seka awia ya ne dem say and they would do an City womu number 1 goalkeeper Edison Moraes Saudi Arabia na say when be number 1 say onyako Saudi Arabia na keeper bia ma Stefano Ortega ana behrechi Ortega ana ono abehrechi ave ama enetima ya fan say Manchester City entim and Stefano Ortega be number 1 goalkeeper na Edison Moraes in move to Al Nassr say report and seconds 2-year deal our mom of Emmanuel no 50 million pounds and in some ansubetimi aka 2 years and 50 million pounds and Saudi and a club your friend Al Nassr o my dream say ne wo mo ebetuam ayeden sem pledeba William Saliba our Arsenal reporter never say player no and some ebe movie and no a reporter about Madrid and some so interest and no reporter yensa I can say William Saliba enya kwa ya te say in Madrid for no enya so interest player no wo mo ensam ebetumi aka no William and so a player me can say William and so say and the Fulham don't know William episode ko Saudi and reporter say can say William and so don't know what reject me can say what any and some ebeche Saudi Arabia and no a former player of Chelsea and you did want some of about Bruno a Manchester United player Bruno Fernandes na Bruno don't know say already say Manchester United womo ebe fan a new contract na wobo adwuma Old Trafford and just say Bruno Manchester United empani fana fe ono so ehu ne say baby ono ebe call na wakwakoya adwuma say ne to so Manchester United and now did anim na chaba before and then Bruno Fernandes and you didn't say PFM neba Manchester United one me Marcus Rashford Manchester United akrano one coach fan Eric Ten Hag relationship from Abreki enti diamante is a Manchester I ready say omeja Marcus Rashford ama Marcus Rashford a movie baby what did any better team bia ready no wo mo ensom abeton player no amana kwanu reporter men seka Anthony Gordon our England comes this year akrano me to Liverpool and the Liverpool fan no say omo ebe fan Anthony Gordon enti me say Anthony Gordon agent and the Liverpool from Negosua wo wɔn edin kɔmɛɛsɛ akora no ɛwɔ England camp or testing messages ɛfɛ ama Liverpool players no ebu so wɔn Liverpool sɛdeɛ Liverpool no ɛnu ama esiti hɔ ɛno ɛyɛ Anthony Gordon wɔn bɔ ne bɔ Liverpool fo nyana ɛnu ama nso ɛbɛyɛ kama nti mu a mo pɛ Liverpool update nana yɛtɛm update ni bebree ɛba na Leicester City ɛnso ɛne club a wɔn anya pre wɔn kɔ Atalanta na Atalanta no wɔn kɔ no Caleb Okoli ɛyɛ one play Okoli Caleb ɛyɛ one player sese wɔn ani abre a wɔn se Caleb ɛyɛ player awa no nso wɔn ani abre a wɔn ɛrɛso wɔn anya Caleb Okoli ɛno ɛyɛ reporter by Liverpool former player okay Jose Enrique na ɛsɛ de wɔyɛ agent na ɛmɛ bi atwam na Liverpool na nye easy kra wɔyɛ football agent sese ya na asɛm bi asi ni nyina ne sɛ former defender FM ama Liverpool fan sɛ Jose Enrique ɛsɛ we agent na ɔtɔn players ɛde clubs na wɔse ɔtɔn player bi ɛde akɔ Lecce club no na ɔne coach fan sɛ Luca Gotti wɔn ɛyɛ coach ɛde Lecce boboko no na ɔsɛne message ama ne sɛ 2 players ɛwɔ hɔ a wɔntem ɔmu ɛba nti ɔhwɛ sɛ opportunity wɔ hɔ ɛde ma ne 2 players na ɔsɛnde message no diama no ana ɔsɛnde ɛkɔ wrong Instagram ne account nti ɛne aliki ama former ɛne Liverpool defender ɛfɛn sɛ ɔsɛ Ricky ne message ɔde kɔma coach a yɛfɛ ne sɛ Luca Gotti no message no aba social media ɛno reporter bantimafo ɛnso ɛkyɛ ɔma dwumebre ɛde fa ɛne coach a yɛfɛ ne sɛ ne anasa former ɛne player ɛfɛm ama Liverpool and team ade Jose Enrique ɛno a reporter be so agent ɔpɔ adwuma auto players no ɛne tete tona ano no so ɛyɛ ɔpɛ kakra ɛfi adidi Kudus Mohammed Kudus ɛsɛ ne first season ɛwɔ Liverpool West Ham United no masa wɔse yɛma obi ante sɛ ɔnyan starte kra na afei no wɔbɛ starte adwuma no ɛfem ama West Ham United wɔse ne first season deɛ ɛyɛ cutting razor ana wɔbɛbɔ yɛm ɛde ma West Ham United ɛno yɛ Kudus Mohammed ana tem ne sansam no ɛfi atoto Nico Williams akra no ɛyɛ Barcelona na ana Nico Pesobo because say offers ni bebre every Premier League no enso call reporter men say cancer Barcelona ana Nico Williams Pesobo enti offers bebre icon no metis any agent and Nico Williams omo rejected offers ni bebre eno diabenchi Nico ne move to Barcelona akasa Barca for no they say womu emo be show interest as omni Nico Williams ebewie eno a reporter men say Barca for niska nemo debi omu ko player ho womu adu omani ache Ray RB Leipzig player fense Dani Olmo omadu won omo ko pano na unim dia Barca for be so omu ye Barca for nisika omode ko akra na fene Dani Olmo no ne buy out clause 60 million euros na Barca for say omo agree ometua 60 million no nemom installment ometua ne kakra abe no part payment abe payment plan de 20 million ba later de 5 million na de 10 million sana Barca for ayo madwensem ometua scan because ika enso eni okudi eni Barcelona enso ebotomani reporter yensa eka AC Milan for the person de Alvaro Morata enso ba Morata do no yate say 13 million euros release clause ometua tem Atletico Madrid na omotem Alvaro Morata efe aba AC Milan and reporter from Milan ho efe eba West Ham for consider do no more consider no and it's a Jean-Claude Todibo womu RSM womu the player no and so about 25 million and womu dem Rema womu RSM ne said the Messi kopiano womu so ebehwe na afenuama so kama and no a reporter men seka na said the Messi kwa me baso be dim koma kakra ewo Todibo issue no become on sembebre efem afa wa me de beba me on sembebre enso eba me de eba for Jan ene Todibo issue no nemom mame enko Chelsea reporter me seka and it's a Chelsea team no wo mum dim koma enkomo mu di no Nottingham Forest defender Abranche Murilo Santiago da Costa one player wo mu adu ho na yesim ene akrawe no ne price no from kakra Chelsea for no womu ensom ebetimi atona yeso mani abrepa erese Morilo Santiago womu ensam ebetimi aka player no eno a reporter yensam aka de ensam pedeva na La Liga mpani for no Javier Tebas ana watem ensam kakraba wose omu streaming La Liga games no womu ayesa dwuma no omanya ya ebaha La Liga ebaha league no eba de sa ebema sponsors esiko modema La Liga no eno enso etimi aba form eno aye Javier Tebas nsama wofem natuja wose ene gogo ana afi Apple fan omu a ana ye advert edema website a womu ensom streaming ene matches illegal ewo La Liga num na do kanyina ne seso omanya ya ebedin sem ene clubs no ebetimi anya sponsorship sika doso se be ya womu ebetimi ade ato players eno a report and second yante ewon sama deba Manchester United coach Erik ten Hag was signed a deal no 2 years and was signed ama Manchester United the contract never go till 2026 and Manchester United coach Erik ten Hag ninsam and deba no or boy juma said be ya and your man som ebetima kama Erik ten Hag no bibian som na kama demano na say the deal no we 2 years and was I said medical to Jano na ocean time or do Manchester United was spending almost 110.9 million and was spent at the top players and she already signed in Sawaye our Manchester United since Obaya auto Malaysia 14.7 million auto Christian Eriksen offered the free offer Leandro Martinez Licha 56.7 million offer Casemiro 70 million offer Anthony 86 million offer Maxim Mount 60 million Onana 47.2 million and afem Abrantia your friend Bayinde 4.3 and Evans and some free now also said in your kwa manager no boy juma about Manchester United no also Manchester coaches are womu ababo juma winning percentage or also free Manchester United coaches are ababo juma winning percentage no ubenya Sir Alex Ferguson the winning percentage 59.7% and after Jose Mourinho 58.3 Erik ten Hag 57.9 and ten Hag wabojuma alte ama Manchester United and a reporter in Saka yate ensebri pedeba mame Arsenal team no ni koma Mikel Arteta e dia tudan sama Arteta aka last season over statistics na ekasam the Arsenal and the winning Premier League no and no Arteta and sama what they to the intake coach no
months in the Premier League we should have won it. That's what the stats say. The reality is that we didn't, so there is something that is there that we haven't managed as well as Man City or the clubs in the past, and I think we understand where those margins are. We've been really consistent now in the last 24 months in terms of performance and the lead levels that we want to hit. But those margins are super small. One thing is to get to the 90% that we want, and actually that 10%, 5%, 1% is what defines success and winning major trophies. And now we have to continue to do all the right things that we are doing and just get and nail those small margins that are going to be able to win the tournaments. We need that pain and that hunger to achieve what we want to achieve.
When you are to Arsenal coach no and at the same way at him and some pino every na ye remo etin komo El Cherry going to and the TV station Cassia womu abua jumam e Spain na oma seti a room no masati no a party room for Tony Cruz ne retirement womu say omu room amano na bibi biansom etimi akokama because Spain any Germany game na ya omu ebe retire player I finished Tony Cruz and a reporter out going to womu FM aba na German national team no womu abua juma 26 players nina a training ahead of the China game and so hwese ebetimi abaso no game ayehwe na also German national team na all the 26 players and also Antonio Rudiger and the boys nina training kama ema bibi bianso ko kama ete ema German national team no and also nyame aduma press conference no ebeba so Julian Nagelsmann and Ike Gundogan womu anaba rapid press conference FM ama team fan Germany ahead of the game and no baso na Robert Andrich Fred why anything no we try anything kama and what die anything no we ede hakata what the area watching game no and no a new look branch fan Robert Andrich them era game no more you te won some debut Germany and we German Bundesliga fixtures na babontain 2024-2025 fixtures and no let me about Bayern and so ebebo mo first game away wo mo and Wolfsburg game no and at them anyway and they Bundesliga no and they're doing some the first game and no Bayern Munchen quite way to Wolfsburg and no reporter men circa player friend is a pahiha reporter men say player no ni presentation ababa so Bayern every player no nemo nyame adoma wo mo chase aka presentation a player no so eberema and yama ebetima kwakama at ama pahiha and we are reporter ba Bayern eboboko no mo chase wo mo say nyame adoma next season 17 home games omo ponyina no wo mo sem omo enso atimi aton ticket no ama bibia ya kama o ma ton nyina eno Bayern reporter efru no madeba yedem nsem ne deba do Chelsea team no ma Chelsea team no players no mo call loan nyina Oma bedu Cobham mama Cobham ho enti ene anope players na report wo Cobham wo mo enso ahwese bibia be kama na omo nso atimi aba na omo a omo nso antimi ama no amwa senior players na womu anko international break womu anko Copa America womu anko Euros no womu ebaba Monday ewo Cobham na in the preseason no enuaman so asate adama Chelsea enti ene loan players no womu mu ko loan nyina enso ebane eno eyediaba Chelsea massage therapist ye friend Manuel Marcelo Ribeiro. Hey, Chelsea, also man now other TV no so one a massage therapist. FM ama Chelsea team no, Oma Jano or call Arsenal for Betono. Oma Dene call say or no or Juma Chelsea who do a dressing room up away. Juma wa bo Ediama Chelsea Nasam get to Accra. And they say the massage therapist. I friend is Manuel Marcelo Ribeiro and some call Arsenal. I want to call Juma at them a moment and 70 Pedeba Michael Olisi who do France and national team na womo mo ko Olympics no womo anything aka ho a wono so like Olympic squad no eno Thierry Henry ne squad no ana yatem ahonsem pi the reporter mensam like Jude Bellingham Slovakia game no any England ne celebration no koya no ye catch say Europa ebehwehwem na reporter ban say Jude Oma hwema oma say akwanem say na bibi funny dream de oya no any meaning enti anya de say ene womu ebe suspend no enti Jude celebration wo call for free and no reporter yenseka England Mame John Stones na yeni nkoma John Stones and some kakra to just England and that's not no omanyo a lot of opportunities ewo Euros ya boy opportunities there national team no anya biye pa yentie ensem kakra Abranche John Stones attitude
that you've got, you're the highest ranked team in this half of the draw.
Yeah.
Do you sense this is an opportunity, doesn't come round too often, one that you've simply got to seize?
Yeah, 100%. I think in the World Cup we had another, not a similar run, but a run that we felt we could win, and it didn't happen. I think we've got to use those sorts of situations and learning curves to our advantage now, and you know, we've got an incredible opportunity the weekend to get through to another stage. Yeah, I'm a big believer of, you know, we've been in these positions before now, and it's time for us to realise where we are and the magnitude of these things and what we believe we can do and put that into practice.
Won tiano ayensam kakori atuja ayatem awon samade banchi awon sam no na ohwe said John Stones de tuja na omonsa busan say this weekend ana Gary Southgate born 100 games the ama national team no na as a player then was free coaching ho was nyama bebre the free coach afane Gary Southgate and we yenti ensam kakra and also what it tuja fa
a lot. I'm going to try and give you probably my a top few that have left an impression of how he's changed our culture within the team, which is something that's extremely difficult, and having players coming from different environments with the clubs. to feel so comfortable within everyone's company on the training pitch, the humility that I think we have as a team as well, and the winning mentality. You know, he's very switched on with how we do in games, how we've done in over our period of being together, and very clear in what he wants us to achieve as a team, as a nation. And I think the great attributes, great qualities that he's got as a manager, that he's simple and clear with what he gets over to us as player and what he wants from us, and what we're all here to try and achieve, and that's something that's not been done. So to be able to be here now and try and make a mark and leave a mark on this tournament is important, and we have that goal at the end of it of, you know, doing something that's never been done before.
Any and some kako ka the fa coaching ho na o say you busan say konsa e wo camp Accra no say na ni dimina esiti wo camp every konsa and was say Accra na ready say coach ne be fix na china and I say game e ba so why ready say obebo against Switzerland,
or partnerships, whatever we want to call it, is fully ready. You know, the standards that I've seen in training from every player has been incredible. So whoever steps in, yeah, he's worthy of being there, and I'm sure will produce.
Well, inchi Osia Krana ready. Na me aduma Saturday and England omo game de baba so nchi or the one some and some about Ivan Toney. Ivan on Gary Stargate. Was said here. Na down for Pani Gary Stargate. They say bibia kama. Ivan Toney winning coach no say. Then they cross the Ivan.
Do the face for us now. We're happy now. We're friends again, and we're concentrating on the next game. I think my face probably said it all. Can you do the face for us now? I think it was a lot worse than that, but we'll stay with that. We're happy now. We're friends again, and we're concentrating on the next game. I think my face.
No, kakri from my day by day. I want some no. Via Benue England. Preparation no. And you don't some day ba na Mbappe. And now for France. Team no. Our Hamburg. Womu abedu Hamburg. No. Mbappe and France. Game no. And you don't come. Portugal. And bunch ba. Nyami atuma. You say and you betima ko kama. I'm France. Mami abromura hotel no. Era hotel room no na yenim komo no France and ye do some aveba ye de latest ni nyina no aveba nchi akwakodu enso ekwadwo mahome aha hotel baby France etim ne beda an yeyi ave Mbappe and ekuta ne baga was konji players ni nyina ehwese bibia betima akokama eno report enseka na Portugal team no nso akodu we ya time no etu no bema make timer na Ronaldo and any team no omonso ko Hamburg womu team no ana ekwa yade ensempi ebanchi we team Portugal womu eguso womu poajuma sere be ya nuama ensom betima kama na Jamaican say odu ene France womu ene Portugal game na enwa training na ekoso e Portugal and after France company nyina no mame ene France where a possible 11 nyame eya duma game no hebeba so nemo ye tese we omo betima start game na Mike ene Magnon ye goalkeeper onu betima dem Theo Hernandez obenya William Saliba Dayot Opamecano Julius Koundé anafem Abrantia ye fani Tchouameni bebo Kamavinga obenya N'Golo Kanté anafe Mbappe anafe Marcus Thuram ni Antoine Griezmann womu nyina so betima start game no enti Antoine Griezmann Marcus Thuram and after Mbappe ewa nimho ana ehwese N'Golo Kanté ewo mfimfim bibia be kama eno report for France dem ba Messi ewo Copa America eno Argentina ni kodo na Messi best start game no Messi ebebo enra nyina eba no na yete se Messi best start from bench nemo report for Argentina camp eba ne se Messi ebe sate nyame eya aduma nyumre eno a report in second ten yebenya Leo Messi obe state na game no nyame eya aduma na nyumre eno a report in second na also Euro 2024 so far we players omo atwepa ewo Euros no ma almost dribbles or players omo enya a lot of dribbles obeka Jeremy Doku 34 and wenya Jamal Musiala enya 28 and Africa Scalia enya 26 Lamine Yamal 22 Mbappe 22 Rafael Yo 22 and afi Joe Cancelo 19 Nico Williams 18 and afi Ndoi and so 18 to players way and Omo Urema woman so enya the most dribbles Euro 2024 so far Mami England diary room hono and a player bay and a reporter England Omo diary room na yeni komo team na tena semre na so woman ebe papa mu ejama ha England Omo a diary room ni eni
diary room.
It was just football in a nutshell, I think. All the emotions, 30 seconds to go. We actually worked on the throw-in before, so we knew what we was doing. Ivan coming on, and I think that was one of the main things for me, you know, not coming on, but you never know when you're going to be needed, and to make a big impact like Ivan did with the first goal and especially the second goal, so yeah, incredible. For me anyway, I was sat next to Ez. I remember before the throw-in, I nudged him and I said, I think we've got a chance here, because I just thought he was gung-ho. It was just, that was it, that was the moment of keeping our tournament alive. He'll probably stitch me up and say that I didn't say it to him, but I did say I fancy us from this throw-in. Definitely did say I fancy us, but knowing Ez, he's going to say, no, I didn't say it. If you give Dec a microphone, he will rap for you all night, and I saw it on the video the other day. I think it was a scratch style, that's his favourite one. He loves that one, so that couldn't be any further away from my locker. Singing in front of that would just be, nah, not my locker. I'll sing along in my head, but I probably wouldn't be screaming and shouting around the place. Right, let's go. Shorey ball in. Oh yeah, that was a little right footer. Great strike. I like it when we the goals here and up after. Quite like that. So you know who scored the goal. This one. Oh yeah. I actually spoke to Danke about that one because he was so annoyed with me that I'd done it. He said, how did you have the room? And I just thought I'd just seen a little gap, and then it was just in. Some might say a tap in, some might say great movement to get in the position. I like to say great movement to get into the position. And to finish, my favourite bit of it, the bib into the camera. How many bibs did we use in the end? Did I miss? Yes. About 4 bibs maybe, because it was a bit windy, so I was throwing it and he was just going straight over the camera, and there was a bit of anger in it as well.
Diary room ho and you didn't come ahead of the game and obaso team na transfer my room na fi yenko na yenko din komo Nana Spencer Nana also good afternoon couple. I'm watching the show live from Mancranso MTTD this year Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or winners doesn't deserve, okay, especially Jude Bellingham, okay, and we do the about Michael PNT or see Madrid News, yeah, that's it. Amenyo Steven, and so at the couple to Dorothy Dora, or see couple when will AFCON qualify. Start me the one some ebeba me da say Vision Company say couple more update on City and about Savio arrival Savio de no me ye ho adwuma enra okay mahwe na fi abia 4 ba na fi omerem na yeto aso yima was say good afternoon Capo de Supremo yima watching the show live from a Queco chemist ewa afon totroso yes you must go now because money answers everything and no do no edi aba mame nkona big brother and start na yemon komo in for the next 20 minutes na VM foreign no yem pape mu infa nchechemu emra our transfers and afi other stories no trending on the internet na you enkomo na bibia enye kamapa Kofi Blessing o ye the speedy recovery enko emfa emau wo big bremo na yeni nkomo kakra yem transfers na ne other stories are trending ewo enten time so na yeni nkoma kakra.
Yes, a couple. yenda it's your phone ahwefo nyina say na yen chance if free the foreign analysis but then because of fortunate commentary you know me Euros no analysis ne kama se ne be ya ochina no ye benya kwan ne commentary no so kama na bibia koye na nkrofo bi hwe yempa kwabna mezaya ewo achimoda community radio or head den see kwabna nyamishra na afin so come manso senior high school teacher Okocha Samuel Opong and also head den wow also head den manso senior high school ti manso Samuel Opong Okocha Muchacha be brave. Now, boss, mami enshas in free Germany and Spain or more match a bit me at Tudra and Bochina. I think so no be first match a bit Tudra. Now a whole lot of things now go into this kind of game because Germany we normally the royal national teams are more born into the Euros because when it comes to the Euros no be Jibida Spain on 3 times and then Germany so on that kind of occasions are almost what that kind of titles so when it comes to the European spell you can't actually let it out from Germany and the Spanish national team or your royals when it comes to this kind of competition. But at the point of in the quarterfinals, will be that kind of predictory visa. Quite bench now, Sankrofu will be first to try very well because Germany are a very good side. When they talk about the structure of German national team, almost very good side. From the defensive setup, midfield and attacking forwards, almost very good. Check Spain for so structure so almost very good. In fact, open one kind of team, 100% record in the current European Championship. You talk about the Spanish national team. Luis La Fuente Edano, no? Yeah. Because right from the group stage matches, no, almost share with 100% record. 116 stage, almost my number of goals, quite huge number of goals on sounds of the share. Almost come into the quarterfinals or Musha German side, so they will also give us a huge number of goals. On sounds of the no one had Germany side. First 2 games on board in the group stages, it was awesome. Our last game ending draw, and on the last 116 stage, almost also a share beautifully. It tells you say Julian Nagelsmann so that kind of form and as a performance, a bit more the ex-staff performance as compared to Spain or national team. No, so to me, when they say this particular game will bring a lot of goals, and at the end of it all, no, it will go down say a bit more compare some of the quality players or showcase you on more talent, I showcase you more performance at the highest peak in that kind of game. Once also I heard the coaching aspect, Julian Nagelsmann against Luis de la Fuente, when they beat matching the tactical prowess and the tactical acumen very well, do beat matching the very well, no, or no, they beat me outsmart the other. What be you lose out or tactical things, it me uncle very well in the field of play, no, you beat me lose it out. Julian Nagelsmann actually say when it comes to tactics, he is very good. Luis de la Fuente is actually say when it comes to tactics in the world of football, honestly, very good as compared to the kind of project any strategy all use with the necessary materials or work with the Spanish national team. And to me, Spain for about this particular competition, no bien any that's a Spain for to this kind of level because of the quality and no most of the people are underrated the squad of Spanish national team. But Luis de la Fuente, no, gradually with him. I'm making sure say Spain national team a bit more do that kind of parallel no, on that kind of front. But so me compare these 2 teams. Spain football the typical 4-3-3 system. No one check the German side almost about the 4-2-3-1 system. Tactical system no mobile. Now the 4-3-3 system then your white formation now on you could easily imagine say Spain football this kind of system but the 4 people at the back. It's mean Danny Cavaya or no ball as a right full back. No when you're Leno Mando no ball as a right centre back, and you get Emerick Laporte or as a left centre back, and Marco Crello no ball as a left full back in that kind of position. The 3 people no which then FIFA no being Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, and the Papa said Rodrigo Cascante. These 3 people and they beat me are forming that kind of midfield. They are my Spanish national team. Okay. No one check it attacking third. Lami Yama Alvaro Morata and Nico Williams the agent the attacking third. Nico Williams agent the left flank so now Lami Yama agent the right flank so and Alvaro Morata will be the arrowhead or no bit to then FIFA at depict some of the spaces or no bit to create a lot of chance there to the attacking third. Who studied the terrain of this kind of structure very well for the Spanish national team? Or more yet transition boss or more transition with the 4-3-3 white formation. So meaning say omo in the wide formation from the flanks depending in the transition omutimi elodi the left flank, that is the almost strength bibi mutimi elodi a lot of balls at the far carries at the funnel will be that kind of left flanks. But before somebody do that kind of left flanks, no me pushing the 4 people no back. Emma drew the mid third and I said the zone 14 or that kind of midfield. And make sure say in the mid third of that particular area, forming the triangle zone in that particular circle. Okay. So it will be say Rodrigo Cascante being at the tip of that kind of mid third. No pushy Fabian Ruiz. Any papa your friend say Pedri and they call the attacking third. So both Pedri, Fabian Ruiz will be that kind of in line on do the attacking third. The 2 typical number 10s will depict the half spaces in the opponent. Doing Rodrigo Cascante on the midfield or play as a defensive midfielder. So in that particular lines, Obobo in 3 back. No more transition with 4 players. Not 3 back, no Mark Kukrela, it must stay wide. Akunenim in the left flanks. No making sure that Nico Williams don't know that left flank. So, a bit depicted between the right full back and the right centre back. So, the moment over the true pass, there are Nico Williams. It can be also Nico Williams who can always rely on Mark Kukrela. The transition of pass or to the left flanks at the side of the Spanish national team. So, clearly, say, Kibinya picture, who say in the midfield. Rodrigo Cascante be form the tip no. Na Pedro de Fabian say me di kan catch form the triangle. Okay. Omutimi block a lot of balls in that kind of formation on in the midfield. The moment on form a triangle in the midfield no boss, omu carry a lot of ball retentions. In a certain midfield boss, so when Timi anya a lot of ball retentions, every the opponent wa tem be no transition e be weak. And the moment we lose the ball to the opponent, that will be the timer German national team should best start to transition from the other side. So every football club, I say every national team, who engine is the midfield, and the midfield should be able to have more ball retentions in that kind of midfield. The moment you lose the ball, you will easily lose the transition, and that's also the opponent. Now we check the German national team very well. The kind of tactics with the 4-2-3-1 normal bona. Makacho say the Spain national team they transition the further left flanks. When you be to say German national team also transition the further left flanks. 2 pivotal people no be the German national team no is solely behind. I mean Toni Kroos ne papa even say Robert Andrich in the ball as a traditional number 8. You know that Toni Kroos was also ball as a deep line playmaker, but over here no on ball in the typical deep line maker no not the tip of the mid third or midfield wall or no pushy back the left zone of that kind of midfield into who is field, but then or be pushed by the the left flanks one no making sure that Papa Jonathan Tah be pushed by any mukakra. So over here no Jonathan Tah no on a certain right centre back and a left centre back, but then or be pushed by a hybrid midfielder, meaning say so more yet transition that's more come anymore. When you Papa Jonathan Tah on the bit I depicted that half spaces now Toni Kroos a beja or mid third one. Or be pushed by the left flanks or no. Okay. So always be there steady. Toni Kroos almost transition and say Toni Kroos ever back that left side or facing the left side or baby will be facing Eddie against Spain or national team will be baby Dani Carvajal and Lamine Yamal ejinano. Okay. So definitely or no be silly that kind of blocks and that's that kind of passes be free Lamine Yamal and Dani Carvajal ebe bano. And we all know Toni Kroos quite fast will exert a lot of long balls at the court attacking third. Or a lot of breaking line passes to the attacking third. But Spain national team nankasano. So what share Quaya Luis Lafuente first upon the ball now? Or ball from the left kakra. What's answer ball from the right kakra. So it will be very difficult for you to predict at the moment Quaya Omefaso ayo lot of relays the attacking third or because always biano Alvaro Morata no the arrowhead no it depicts between 2 centre backs or more in the opponent partnership no. Okay. It's never with me a lot of space to operate. But on one casano, Untimi and Villain itself for most of the passes and as most of the chances are the attackers and bit created Diamo or no friend say Alvaro Morata. But then so what check it Quaya Spain national team first your transition in swing passes now solely it's not the wingers no. So look at Spain on my last game on my boy. Look at the kind of assist that Lamine Yamal in that kind of second half or 2 that long ball. My favorite route to me share that header into the goalpost. It tells you say more ball more transition now the wingers no a lot of in swing passes and over here no you will get a certain Tony Cruz on Ubejina that left flank so I'm making sure say about the Tony Yamadi about the side of German national team. But over here no, a match the Maxi intimacy to David Rome and a bit me about the left full back position the German national team. Almost one kind of a left full backer when it comes to defensive trait or you're very good. Bend the forward, so all sedge a lot of balls. They are called the attacking and also all a lot of relays. I carry on. I'm making sure the Florent vet. Ebe more clinical. Left flanks one boss. I know the on shed and yard. So Tony Cruz no push about the left flanks. So be vet. I'm a vet. It's not anymore. I create a lot of passes. What the attacking third. Then you check the attacking third and I said Omo the attacking front. Edema the side of German national team. Vet about the left flanks. Ikel Gundogan age now as a certain creative. And Jamal Musiala are operating from the right flanks. Right flanks and Jamal Musiala be operating in and say. So Omo combining a lot of relays. Omo bought the 4-2-3-1 IBM. Dane the 4-1-4-1 tactical flexibility. So Minister Robert Andrich Nbepa the 3 attackers no more anymore. Ebana sana 2 double number 10s the best shift into Jamal Musiala best shift about Beka Ikel Gundogan no anymore. No more to make depicted in half spaces. To keep a bit drop that picture very, very well. Always behind the German national team nearby. Omubo a depicted in half space abromo go into the attacking third.
Okay.
Omunjine and send a long balls and fan into the defensive setup. 10 beyond the 2 double number 10s and making sure say Omubo had the half spaces between the left centre back and the right centre back between the right full back and the right centre back between the left full back and the left centre back operating. And you will get a lot of qualities from this expertise in the likes of Ikel Gundogan, any Papa friend self vet, any Jamal Musiala, omo expert in that. So Ono Kai Havertz no will be static over there. Either says a defensive setup in the block here, or maybe send a long ball into the attacking third, making sure that the Ombe and a bit me are successful or attacking third. So always the German national team no, very key in making sure say long balls do run to the attacking third no, will always locate the accurate play almost sending the long balls in the corner. But Adia Bakwe man here very similar and say so we check your passing accuracy. The Spanish national team with 4 matches no mabono ometiminya 90.6 passing accuracy at the in the midfield.
Okay.
No one check the German national team. Almost passing accuracy with the 4 games from Abono is 92.1% in the midfield. So meaning say
midfield battle.
Yes, midfield battle. But the Spain for the no very efficient. And they say almost passes no. Almost to say possession with the purpose. Okay. It's the moment number but the short display passes and some of the invented the tiki-taka system now. Yeah. It is that kind of passes to winning ball. So when it comes to this kind of level, the Spain national team no possession no opportunity say possession with the purpose to move possess locate finding the good clinical foundation of it a lot of goals there to the attacking third no. Wow sir, German national team possess sending long balls into the attacking third. The only difference no. But on long balls no. 90% accurate. German national team long balls 90% of it accurate. It's not match no. Very very critical. Expected goals for Spain national team 2.0. We share the likes of German national team almost 2.5. So when you talk about the goal ratio rate between these two kind of national teams, German they was so and German functions as a host nation. So definitely Nieman Kitin be backward the German national team side. But when it comes to the proper ball balance, say young Bobo, near creative balance in the midfield, near creative balance with spaces, with chances of backward attacking third year. I tip Spain for bit creating a lot of chances in attacking third. But one similar thing Julian Nagelsmann also in the defensive shape, boss. Say German only defending, defending with a lot of mistakes.
Okay, defending accurate.
Very good. Defending accurately. So there has been a lot of errors. That's the reason why so opponent people now so bought the counter-attacking system of football. Otimi attack very well. Between Antonio Rudiger and Jonathan Tah. Baby Jonathan Tah and Antonio Rudiger dano. Compare ball balance very very well. Okay. But then between Jonathan Tah and the likes of Joshua Kimmich, I want a problem no one. The moment that Jonathan be moving about the midfield, no, Antonio Rudiger to me and cover that space near there between Jonathan Tine and Wankasana.
Oh, okay.
So always be the moment I pressure back German national team make sure no commit a lot of mistakes. So over here
the old person no.
So Luis Lafuente no onu be make sure say those space no be je we on boss ometimi operate very well. Operate very well. So say German phone into me and keep you shape away show very well a debate my but so Spain for each on my boss defend it with the 7-chain defensive line. I mean the Spanish national team no defend it with a 7-chain defensive line. Defended this same thing against Croatia. That was the reason why a Croatian national team, it was very difficult for them to score against Spanish national team. It was quite clear. The one was defending, no more part in it look like 7. But the one defended with 5 players away. So my catch was 4 players that are Cavallero, Lenormand, Emerick Laporte, and Marco Crello. Then you get a certain Pedro Nubekwe, Aqua Copo baby than Cavallero Ewono. Because always be a Cavallero, it's me a lot of release, anymore very well. So Spanish national team defended very well. But when it comes to the German national team, defensive and defenders and also a lot of mistakes. So with that game, a bit slightly a bit more penalties. Means side game they mean to me predict win the best, but yeah, expect to say more goals. A bit to me Evrim. Mameko France and Portugal game. Okay, good. Yeah. Now, also Portugal and France game very well. 206 boy in the World Cup. I'm going from Portugal. Even the 2016 Grand Prix then they get about 2020 almost and so some when it comes to the European Championship, but the only probability is that France for inside that Portugal for so very well. Portugal, when it comes to quality in-depth players or more, France for incidentally quality, but when it comes to collective team, they have the collective team. That is the only difference between Portugal and the France national team. No, but then check it. Portugal for attacking third. Bernardo Silva air ball in the left flank. Diego Jota air ball in the right flank. Cristiano Ronaldo that as an arrowhead. Papa your friend say João Ponhina. This time around, me expect to say João Ponhina say. So João Ponhina Obesha say with the midfield. Bruno Fernandes the Vitinho no so move ball in that kind of midfield. And it's on João Cancelo, Ruben Dias, Pepe, and Nuno Mendes. Everybody show their more. Boss. Of your Portugal for national team that almost last match on board against Slovenia no. Nipo or a lot of carries in that kind of almost right full back position was João Cancelo. He played very well. Yeah. The moment that Cancelo made a lot of relays there for the right flanks one and not sure so almost transition no almost trying to link at the right flanks. Okay. But then when it comes to the left flanks, Nuno Mendes who operated very well. Nuno Mendes defensively are very good, but the carries or the anymore so very poor. But Cancelo carries or the anymore are very good, but the defensive nature so very poor. So what check these two full backs are. Baby or movie link in the pan Nuno Mendes. So checking Slovenia game against Portugal. No transitions on in the far the left flanks are baby and Nuno Mendes edano. It tells you how poor that kind of link is it here. Very good. Pepe Mukre very good. Now young boy. Very good. But over here in the boss, these two pairs, Ruben Dias and Pepe, mean to Roberto Martinez for so we start Pepe. On rest is in your man. On rest is in your man. And here no credit because Behano mean to no form Behano. The little things that Benjamin Sesko, Pepe no, Obienhu, the nature of Pepe, Obienhu the Pepe, nature, it's me catching up. And Ukoshia, Marcus Thuram cried the speed crowd was said in this, but then Obet Tetel, Obet Tormento, who should be killing Mbappe, who shall Marcus Thuram, who shall Osman Dembele, who didn't know, and no ding. Between these 4 back, no, Nuno Mendes na Meka say Nimrika. On said the Nimrika sa. João Cancelo the defensive ten is very poor. The only Nipa Meka defensively very good in your Ruben Dias. Or pace or BBD. Papa if say Pepe no will be a problem. So to me, Portugal, France, France bit ma carry the day.
France
bit ma carry, but with the normal traditions or mabo with the exact 4 matches now almost quanta a lot of chances. Once a Portugal for so more attackers no more anymore to me and create a lot of chance and locate Cristiano Ronaldo very well. Selfishness and the Portugal national team no. Only if somebody to me about this kind of things Portugal will be that kind of national team with my tribe over France. But France to me take more chances very well. They can score a lot of goals against Portugal.
Well, medasi China ever game no 4 nti ever game no and sana commentary about nti Spain and Germany no Johnny ebeto medasi Prince Boateng Prince edini message was share live from Southern Lebanon. Ho ana o hweyen efi amo we amo ajman was a couple this year Golden Boy Award will go to Lamine Yamal na efa watching you live inside Winneba. Yeah, that's it. Just call me part was a great work done and also a try sign view ho just as a thumbs up wo my member Crusader brave na onso be rem na yeni nkoma kakra trending stories ni ade Ten Hag so Manchester see oso wasaje adwuma ni biem obeto so na waye ti omuza de adwuma na mani biem nti Ten Hag nsem man for ni abre papa yes jedi echiri nana see afena wo be adwuma oh yes because say no man for no ayese afino mu project na ankaza no mu be start.
Yeah, afino mu be start project na ankaza.
Se project ne be start ya eze wo no. Usu ye bibi e cheze wo oni e project na eko.
Of course, and yeah, very necessary. Very necessary.
Uncle for Sir Jim Ratcliffe, uncle for the day. We need to the grad.
Hey, Gabu, ma young Rahon, but yeah, Capo, ma mencha Ghana, ma yencha santima, yenchi ubia, and Zamu bia kwababim. Before then, mami for happy birthday, Emma, Mr. Akwasi Apia Sarkodie, Mr. Akwasi Apia Sarkodie, or Bradford, UK. Ena Mr. Akwasi Apia Sarkodie, boss, happy birthday, enko enfama, nyamenya okesiye, onyumfra dumu, kwa dumu, dia wakuma prehwehwe biano, nyame enye emfa emao. He's a man with a very good heart. Yes. And yes. Drape no ding. Oh yes. Our very good heart or the heart of good. And oyado ye pa. Okay. Nti nyamenya okese onyumfra dumu kwa dumu. Me say dia wakoma prehwehwe bia no. Nyame emfama no nomo kwa tintin ahoden wom. Ma onya 105.7 and beyond na bibia nkoye nti Mr. Akwasi Apia nyame enya okese epa eho enum. Well, the next one also enko emfama ababawa efeno Ramatu Bukari ono ewo ebuakwa makru eho ena Ramatu o happy birthday enko emfama Ramatu nyame nhwa onye okese miami nua Reverend Morrison Tagbo NSA emfa happy birthday so queen fa efidikesi so emfama no enkancho se nyame nya okese Onkoswa inshallah and keep being the good person that you are no. Inti from my good brother Reverend Morrison Tagbo and I say yamfa happy birthday yamfa ejumedi so emfa emma. Well, obani straight away mami remo Manchester United honum and coach Eric Ten Hag unse eba se obe renew no aba am yedidi ho nkomo bebre ene ho niama and nano na me ka United any the new project as they say structure or my building. Sir Jim Ratcliffe the no the boss. Unze almost 27% or better no. Footballing decisions and as a footballing aspect of Manchester United bobuku no side ne de the ashe Sir Jim Ratcliffe nka ensa. Into ono na take all the sporting decisions and oba no the structure as they say omo air building no. Enye Umar Bereda no Manchester City. Now he's the new CEO of Manchester United. Then Ubenya Jason Wilcox no be technical director. On also so Dan Ashworth the sporting director. No Ena Christophe Viviel ono no ebeye in charge of transfers and negotiations. And these are the people Coach Eric Ten Hag anyone eba beye adwuma. And this when it comes to player signing near there o de obe recommend be a me center back unse already omedika ka say enye names na on famra. Yes, in certain situations obenya input.
Okay.
But the powers ne say e be affairs no Vitomi Pewe no eneni hobiem. Omo abuild the structure na akwaye to say the Ajax mo eye omo de na ni bi. To say the e be a baby say Brighton. Omo now their new football structure omo AUC a lot of football clubs. Now this is the new structure. Omo AUC. Coach no mostly on ka say e be a me pe kapo yenkofa kapo mra there be. But ube chere se be a me here number 2. Number 2 obema this kind of dynamic inti eno na that screen no the new structure of Manchester United ena edi atoso no. And on chere se be a me pe we na me bom center back there be ba ube chere be a me pe center back oye e be a bit ragged kakra. Me pe center back oye refined do nimbo ne pass ene ho ne manti se o chere the technical abilities of the player opa then based on their scouting report omuhwemu okay player ben obe fit to the scheme of things no mama will be 3 options out of the 3 options no now you as a coach together with them what you see baako
okay
se be a way na yemfa na as your first choice ye nyana second choice we third choice we entino enkoye se ye wie season na no te se de last na Eric Ten Hag no say chinchina mpe Frankie de Jong mkofa Frankie de Jong breme no se sa de no atwam e United enkoye me hia Frankie de Jong te say the first na otumi eye no obe kire e bia we na me pe
okay
me pe right back no then we scout around near bro the new right back but Adia United aye no e kire say they want continuity Adia back no in terms of almost squad no any bibia unse ordinarily nka United omo worst finish in the Premier League this season Premier League era Manchester United en finish beyond 6 nko 7th ena nka mpeso makodi 8th mpo omo ko machia say wadi 7 bi wadi 6 bi but this time omo di 8th and Chelsea United enya omo worst finish coach say aba say enkoyi unse major part of the Premier League around there say Alex Ferguson the boy
yeah
Ferguson no one go beyond that position no after Ferguson Moyes first season was a turbulent season we almost the 7th and that was their worst and at this time Ababe take you to 8th position but after finishing 8th no at least what me deliver the FA Cup no and no ama omanya certain level of belief bi oni mu say okay the first season obaye no Oje Carabao Cup. Second season, waje FA Cup. Just at least 2 seasons Papa friend Ten Hag edini nyina no on-court trophyless da. Enti se back no. Niama no more times here ni be long term project obetimi ayade going for. That is the more reason why I decided to say yeah man that contract extension no because now the contract no ebewu at the end of the coming season. Enti se I extended the amount more season just at least there's some job security. Okay. You can be able to plan ahead. Think say oba onim so wonche wa wade as no tuba nche awunuya. What you say? But this time there, yamo say next season you know na eko. Enti uye bibia na you should have a long term vision say at least minimum 2 more seasons eko year ye ne beto aso. E de akọ and that is the more reason why mama no contract extension no. But adia was say Ten Hag sisi no going forward betimi aboa ne ye ne man management skills also improve on that aspect because washa as a ontimi handle the egos of certain players within the United team and no and ekofa issues e de breno no and e bia sometimes the way so handle certain issues so no and no see a bit problematic kakra okay unse you are working with different individuals obiane de odeba nti I was say of finding a way to deal with all those players no look at the way he handled the Ronaldo issue and ya de ba ko a ekofa a whole lot of hula balloon e bae eventually club need decided said they will stick with you, they will sacrifice Ronaldo. And I'm sacrificing Ronaldo. And Ronaldo Koe.
A club legend.
Yes, a club legend of the game and as a football. No? He's a legend. Ronaldo is now an institution when it comes to the game of football. But United chose Ten Hag over Ronaldo. Emma Ronaldo Koe. Look at One Jadon Sancho issues are Ekoso. Jadon Sancho. Exactly. Jadon Sancho feel say coach no anye fair and farmer no because utimi ko press conference asiko ka say ni training nya and no say there be it's a lie. Onu no hu ni say o training ye because he feels that the way a coach no handle or no compared to players like Anthony Mo and ohun say Anthony awan kasa na akoto ne bae no wama a whole lot of abysmal performances but still an also Anthony so entin adan no
obeto ye ne de ase de ye bi anyo
ono ne de like mistake to be bape then you are on him now can e wa abontia mo bi ahu say ase ono na wonyere no ho no ye nipa boni ni ene sa anyama no ni nyina no e issues a Ten Hag he needs to address it already nankasa no as the English media because of the way I handle David here so I mean exit no ho ne mantin ama omo nhye da emfili ne saa anytime biana Onana be consider biano then the comparison with David here na shase eba ho enumti those issues ni nyina no ya ade a ewo honom and the way he handled even Harry Maguire the captaincy issue unze for Harry Maguire ono na aye professional say on kashe he will be professional and work because say we are captain of a team na ye je captain e free nsem ya mo amane de obeti anse ya je captain amban no e de free nsem de ama Bruno Fernandes say you krom hanom a e bianka ejabetum say bibini ono bo ne captain amban na wo je wan ka hwe anche no after say wa je awie na wo be ka chen say captain no kra ma je free nsem and last season edu baby no omo force ya say nko mo pam Maguire free team nim na so okọ West Ham onko oni Scott McTominay na but ebedu baby no at a point in the season omo na be you save saviors
Maguire no do baby no more force no say also free club
exactly no so on tin sika so
Maguire na ni ye din say me mo contract me ye adwuma under contract nti mo men come no me ko no say ni
exactly
me ko teso West Ham dia ene ye mo na mo betua
timuntua balance na ma me say ono ni issue no sa omo say onko West Ham do I already say on betua ska ma Manchester United I already so onko but West Ham no any sika wo di betua Maguire sika wo ji United ne dia ma no
yes wo kotini
nje o say onko West Ham dia o tini sika so no say there be
so ye binding
there be ono no onye na dwen say onko ba bia nti say Manchester United mo say mo ton na ma West Ham oni problem obeko but balance na West Ham vo ntimi ntua no mo betua so eno nso dia twintwan
say because clubs be braye bi ana me bo
oh yes
money ada clubs ni za on penny dia eza otua so
exactly ena
ma wa twintwan so onko
ba hu say
adia situation do ma handle ni yi kra
em ka say the adia nyame adia obe now they are negotiating with him for contract extension
wono na no mu si wo mu yi na free
exactly say edu baby at a point in the season he became their savior edu baby no so obe boy ya ji player of the month nyina no omu pushi no na oye say onko be fight for the position
Magua wa bro
edu baby no he was their number 1 center back and this time unse Maguire na mo omu yi ni to twene no and Maguire survive it one man omu ni discuss for contract extension but Varane na omu gini dise on ebe bono enye no maja no kwa mane kono
na Maguire so casual we discuss in Ghana parliament
of course say yi pa anicho
mini MP we wo
say adongo ana
MP baku
yes a minority MP
omo ka economy asem no de link Maguire
o say Dr. Baumia ye economic Maguire
ana Maguire so tey video no tie you
exactly
ana so Maguire ko retweet you so ye dey
gabi unse time Maguire form ne bae no a be patch on MP be patch o say opanicho
Maguire ana Maguire ko retweet
say opeso hia no Old Trafford o invite about Old Trafford
Maguire wa bre
say edu ba bi Maguire ma me nyina ba media nim unse omo criticize na ma ne ma me kra no ba be kasa say the way omo treating ba no it's unfair any ho ne ma now they want to give him contract extension said they be going forward no obey part of their project because you see it's also United any baby omujansi say they need a center back. Desperately they need a center back. And center back is more hwan. Matthias de Ligt. Matthias de Ligt na more share because already no Rafa Varane ko. Lindelof untimi for any to Lindelof so. Ono waye dum so ene obebo chinana basa. Untimi for any to no so. Ofa obisa John Evans and age no. Untimi rely on John Evans. Would you tumrika 1-2 to aso a mozupu beche no. Untimi more consistent minutes emfa entina ebeye Lisandro Martinez and Maguire. Omo ne beba abebo. Eno Lisandro Martinez no so no pra ha no. Obonne no pra no akotena chire ene ho niema. Ena wo the two players no so a unse Lisandro and Maguire ba. Maguire e that area dominance no because of so ono height. But Lisandro no ono so de ne e form yem pass ene sa niema no e yade a otimbo. So for Ten Hag, yes, we need the contract extension, but he should learn how to manage the dressing room. Now reports are that only Rashford crowns when you fall out.
Yes. My Rashford echo.
Exactly. Only Rashford when you fall out.
The coach need be turn the eyes oko.
But media Rashford there, aside say only coach no enya fall out ni bibiano. Yes, the coach will have to find a way or be mend that. Yes, but maybe who say United baby omujina sisi no. There are certain players that are going forward and they can't help the cause of United. One of them is Rashford. Rashford, I say, only Joao Felix difference be anymore. Osha Omumi Enua, I say they have the talent, but Omuye highly inconsistent. Doomsoni Dawson. Ubon say 2 games be Rashford be more consistent performances be a Obadjin say Obabeji Ballon d'Or any. Now off. That has been the situation with Rashford and yeah 1 season and yeah 2 seasons. There are seasons Ubon say Rashford be peja the following season ne doom. Last 2 seasons United qualify into the top 4. Yeah, who Rashford more than more. Last season Rashford very abysmal performance. Ni nyina ka on ma England Euro squad crano or ma dropping on Eddie Frame. And Rashford there. So United so do any better no so onye consistent. They need to go into the market, get players on be more consistent level of performance. Now Rashford ni Anthony Modie omo na outside omo ba betina onum de omo ba beba emfa ko clear lutumu say that boy Hoylon no kakra na boy na che say or show glimpses of a very good player say onya consistent minutes obetimi aye adwuma no Garnacho enso ehia say some a bit more maturity ebeba ni game nim na edru ba bia over elaboration ni Dawson sometimes opese oye eniema no dodo on release balls ni ntem ene ho niema and get a proper left-sided attacker bia ono so ebeba inside no ma ba beboa United. Yeah, sure say going forward na betimi e dey abom. Now they need a DM so on so be complement Casemiro. If say Casemiro bet na on ma they need another DM because they say baby a Casemiro adru no untimi rely on Casemiro say week in week out ono na ebe all the games no e dey am consistently on to me with the intensity of the Premier League ni Europa League. So they will need another midfielder and also the energy ebeba mfinfin on. So for United and Erik ten Hag, we can only wish them well say the next season na niam betimi akoye e dia mamu. But Barcelona and the situation of Barcelona no and also ha adwen kakra. Say now they need a winger. No beba bebo the left side of attack no e dia mamu. But so Barca team nso din a it looks like Sikasem one of the biggest problems are omo and unse nkomoni nyina no it's about how ombetimi enya Nico Williams edinaba and say but so Nico Williams quality what done edi with Bilbao any even the Euros no say no one yama combination na say 60 million plus I mean taxes ni bibia be ko 60 million pounds and kenyi sika kese how looking at the amount of money ye dey to certain players say bia 60 million the scar eson but see is all share around in the transfer market players bo said the sifatie any level of performances now share Nico Williams sika edan so say 60 million and kenye sika eson bebre sa Barca needs to find a way betimi ede anya na ba be come setup no because they say no bibia dey dance say Ansu Fati the omuni confidence woni mu
Ansu di ombemanako.
Exactly. And so share on attack now. I say on the right no omo sorted because on the right omo Rafinha oho and omo Lamine Yamal and so on ma these two players be right side honum. The left side and even right side on I say Ferran Torres nso sa oho. No so timi say abo force 9 yade. Then on the left and nanka eye Joao Felix omo de airbo edu ba bi omo timi shift Rafinha de ne ba de but so the Rafinha ba because Rafinha left footed no so ono ball from the left e che say anytime bia no oje ball na o say okoye cross na de aba because ontumi ntwem bam otwe abeto ne weaker foot okay unse now no mostly players or ball from the left no enye tete ball na we left yes ball number 11 no okay say right for the ball 11 say otwe na abeto ne right so then obetimi apeja said ye beya ono no be cut in ono no cut in na give you room to the fullback no so ono mo betimi run onto the lines no aba be those in swingers na say out swinger e dia bem e dia man ho enom. And you look at Nico Williams, I believe say he's building some bond be with Lamine Yamal and say Barcelona say betimi break bank no manya the pair ne say omagina ni mo mfa mo ma can next season La Liga will be exciting again.
Ope Barca team, Ope team. Minim the ombo ye there, but minimum plans for now. But we know na yesa catch you. Yesa la porta. Na a Madrid now war Drugo war a Vini a war wine Bobo B. Oh,
ada gule mu nya o. Abeka ho.
Wouldn't na we na metu ase me pese me tu installment.
Na ohwe na omo hwe. And after who's there after ono de no almost say kwa Luis Diaz na me say so sure ono ne bo na da no so 60 million na ba sa twetwom na uko Liverpool Luis Diaz on turn 60 million
yeah
obe turn more than 60 million
omo Accra no so you willing to play for
he was willing to play on there so ono ne de say he will not force his way out of Bilbao and Bilbao for so omo nsi no kwan Bilbao for ndi omo say wo de opa betua ni release clause no ne fa ne ko omo ni problem unya tuya nkwan de afa ne ko and where as a Barca say unse omuni confidence ewo Ansu Fati mu and me ya e de ma Ansu Fati unse Ansu Fati ye one player o sha say the kind of hyper Lamine Yamal enjoy any said ye hwahwa Lamine Yamal no the same thing na Ansu Fati nya yo Ansu grade and na so chen Lamine Yamal but injuries ama Ansu born akwa style bi and now or struggle to even get a place in this Barcelona setup. For Barca, I said number 10 air mount. And yeah, adequate. But there's one thing. Who said, no, omo captain, Sergio Roberto Nzo, train say, ombemano, either contract extension, as ombemano who say, uncle.
Okay.
And now he's giving them a deadline up to the 10th of this month. Say omumani so ombe extendia manu so omu extende emfa manu but there's one thing that about Barcelona that they need to check the way and manner they've been treating their legends recently ekro omofa so yi omo legends no e di free team nim no enya de eboa it is one aspect that looks like as say no Madrid for ni ye ofa kwan omofa so eje omo legends ne kwan kakra obi ekwa onya proper fairway Barca legends no mo kwa abon say wafa back door no de ko hwe Messi kwa Messi e the free team nim
and the Messi na
so look at how omo ne Messi so omo ma Messi ya omo assure ye be renew contract no ye be renew ye season we ya omo so sika ni hoko what they say na Messi afa chire nwa o ja me ba
omo anka say Messi ko tie omo situation na e wo no Messi so be to aso ade say de wo je wo te so
exactly didn't ya call no at a point omoni Messi ya agreement man te say ni sika no ko beji half he agreed say obeji half Emma onya that assurance no but getting to the latter stages no na masaba say no half no kra na nyama obiem che say we ni no kra ma no they just played politics with it na Messi no clearly mutimu say sika ni ho amode be renew enti no now say before the season ended no mama nipa ni hu na mama da proper befitting farewell no Camp Nou just like dia Madrid dia ma so check on the Luis Suarez faso
okay
Luis Suarez what one man mama the message ye hia obiem no affair e basa na it is not right they need it's beyond numbers of the Evas you Sergio Roberto unze Madrid and they say the omo say they give the legends the room say o pese otna wow pese otna na wa inform me say o pese oko e bi na Madrid say obetna
matime dasi ye fancy ye ko fa local news no na ye di ato so stone on them live on Facebook or say I'm watching you live from Wutu Breku. Capo, keep the fire burning. Team no edasi. Okay, I'm sure network say definitely definitely the best when it comes to tactical analysis, solid analysis from Maestro. Love you, bro. I know it. You know every. Abasari Nicola say watching you live from Accra. Teshi Capo, you always read the whole story about but no Liverpool story. The same thing you did at your former station. Always Manchester United, Madrid, Euros. Obwa. Na be Chelsea story ne. My Barcelona, my Bibia, Liverpool crowd. Come on,
what do you church?
Hey, as if fitting in our own
Liverpool.
What do you church?
Liverpool su timba kwa mi ado mu pa mi yo mu story.
As if you know na wonka.
And walking obwa.
There's a story the mawa wonka. Banyo Liverpool story abanu e yato nchi.
Sorry Nicholas. O de wunti de bia Liverpool me the best start. Amofa kwabna was say honorable no ya honorable Adungu. The na ye ka one mago asem no. Ya Adungu na wo ka no. Obemfo Wabenzi was say Wabenzi is a Capo de Supremo. Well done. You have numbers on Facebook. Congratulations. And what they abe Madaruma. Oh Madaruma. Moana mo share ntini eze ba mo nyede. Mo share no na obi anya bi nhwe. Milomani 7K Abutrika was watching the show live from Sunyane Dr. Beko yen halamo e Sunyaye eho. Na me ba ma be kan ya kafi o. Mamenko Filippo Inzaghi so na Philip Kachum so mun share mu bo mun share.
So mun share say APTVGH. Ghana for be when an Pedro bia
numbers no nyere.
E bo tre no so e ho a Ghana dey.
Pulling numbers ni.
Be bia.
E wo so e yo Madaroma e da masipa.
Ghana for ju
mama ya number 1. Oh yeah, umusu bo ya dawa.
Gentleman na wo profile on. Oji wutu mache
eno profile me say we tie Liverpool ntama
waji wutu mache
ya da umasi
Liverpool stories the man I had
we see dia me the be face
isi akora yakora be kayo
wo now South Africa South Africa na easy on say
AFCON 2025 qualifiers
coaches ni be shia o tactical coaches no
na on say we no boss and apprentice ana
I know na
boss and apprentice because so we 2014 World Cup on say o to na scout Edema Ghana na coach James Akosepa na head coach Edema Black Stars enti o to na scout the German national team Edema Ghana Germany the World Cup the only team of Germany anti-man was Ghana in that World Cup enti boss and apprentice.
Oh, coach, you know the Maela Nini chain.
Oh, yeah. Well, vast experience. The experience was true.
So, coach, kwesi de ne tactics ba
no she
so
kwan o de Sudan team ne fa so
o to be pre papa because experience
is about players
Sudan ne Ghana match we home and away na game
a tactical game
World Cup qualify krama
anosi
ne kwesi apia be wi
so
ne kwesi be wi oh na Sudan ne Black Stars oh babara
oh when you bad yeah Madagascar by
you the team no baba no so woni baba han was say Egypt 7 na it was about to say
and has a meme no can some back home ana so kwesi ba be yenkonya wa ha
so kwesi be ball is so to and no more is so to bebre no no sama Egypt the Pharaohs o ma wo mu bebre ti baba ara no nim ball no ball
when say me no to nyum back home
but still the tie to adoachi Ghana for
oh yeah
my own first damage
Debbie
mezo okofa Brazil cry yeah man
fa backup adwumaden adwumaden ye kan nyina no say ya anya adwumaden a ye be tena kromo amaso na betwa ye ho because World Cup qualifiers no omon qualify bi da o and omon qualify there but we heard the glimpses of performance on the man
Togo for no
amasa anu was you oh na ye okromo na come dey see Madagascar We needed the last minute goal. Madagascar.
The debate.
Oh, they become couple. The American say, "Oh, I better see between Komona." The American say, "Yeah, can you Jumadin? Say, Timona, yeah, Jumadina. Kwasi apia when Kroma, when anybody can. When Kroma that, baby, I would young would in obey to into Matram, may complacent say, oh, Sudan, dear, you try your more, USA. Ever had you. You know, Kwasi, the end, the ever pino. So, yeah, with my pine, Zambia, I have Fahadi and I know one for Sudan. The Sudan crowns on so many games. Into won't be over Morocco, Morocco. You yati. Would they obey a besha and ask Marco? Yeah, Canasano, you. Missy, yeah, Canasano, enough for my black stars. You yati, Comoros or Cratch, what now? Okay.
Kroma de ma Sudan me hu na yo.
Tires ya be wini o kroma ba Sudan so be wini o.
Obi an wini ba bia.
Dini nya be draw.
Ya be no mo home na we nya blaster ni Comoros blaster ni bi ni o.
O mate mame nko mame.
Enye Comoros blaster ni video.
Me ko abana. Ya tutun komo. Yeah.
Dan.
Mame nko
ma Sudan me hu na yo kroma o.
Ya be kwa amano so na legend ati.
Oh, nya inti edutoma ni
ya. Flow me wo you kind of say draw no bana so local no so exclusive transfers near there and chiamo nkomo hu hia say me bem a me
no na filaman
say we be go ana
filaman
area abanti o chama inti.
Well, couple, young women kind of Yenshas Yemfen free a Greater Accra Regional Football Association, a Division 2 Middle League games are and a Toja Ewa Accra Sports Stadium. Now, young women Ewan kind of Yenin Komo and security apparatus now was you, minimum Division 2 Middle League, Division 2 Middle League, but Accra Sports Stadium and here we through democracy and have a dambo to game in Emmanuel City and so see a kind. Na ohe security apparatus na ewo Accra Sports Stadium an wo hye na say eni braba on say we no na last game aye body awuram na ahwe two clubs on be awuram e final enti security apparatus no an wo hye pa ohe police service and our military na omo nyina enso e de omo ho van na nya ba omba be bo Accra Sports Stadium ho ban eni na wa Accra enti games na no hye ba kapo yenwa games na afi ye hwe de PM e de free ho eye team my friend Emmanuel City any Dambot ebo 1-1 Emmanuel City any Dambot ebo 1-1 eno eye first game e told you at 10 a.m. na 2 p.m. ye and have a true democracy ebo 2 ema Newtown Youth FC entimi antikano and they say a final no eye set na final no ano hye pa wo he say so far two clubs and say two teams are omoko finals Dambot any true democracy and a Sunday 7th of July omodi bom ewoye Accra Sports Stadium enti eno ede tie ne mo yenwura na afei yankwa true democracy ni Newtown Youth FC omo game on highlights ni kakra second goal edema true democracy na eno ene boaye emo matima wura mo finals na wo pon ya adoma Sunday eno so eba so wanti ya hwese ye be wura na afei ya hwe true democracy omo highlights ni kakra omo ni Newtown Youth FC abra omuwem about 2 goals Newtown for entimi anti sakano entiano middle league games and so etodwa ewoye Accra Sports Stadium na ya sporty GFA Ghana Football Association officials on so ho and na se ni braba e wo sempanyfo ko na omode wo ni monyam ekota adwumade na chi enti yenwem na yanhwe officials omo free FA na so ya mse we omo hia introduction bia Keto Kreku e wo hodada na ohe Mr. Randy Abbey and other officials from FA enti and Accra Sports Stadium say empanyfo dani wo hoye pa na omo hwe say sanity and so betima buy a game nim na bibia tima come to the presence of the FA officials no and wonso wanya ho after game and no eba so no Emmanuel City and Dambod game e pai 1-1 ya ni Dambod FC coach e friend Ben Ajay heading come coach Ben heading come after the game.
Our game plan in the second half, but I keep telling them that we should stick to our game plan, and when we stick to the game plan, we will get our goals and win.
It looked like the start was not the best for Dambot, but per some of the what the fans saw. They thought that you rather got back in the early part of the second half, but you just were wasteful up front.
Yeah, you are right. But we also taught them to have the winning mentality. So until the final whistle, we're not going to give up.
Yes. I see. What does this draw mean for you?
Until I know your coach Benajay, our head coach Edema Dambot FC, Orem Akobo finals. Na bibia tima kamanemo yanko na yanko dinkomo ewa ahmansenya legend Edema Ghana football. Black Stars was here kind of Maeda. And was your coach? Wa coach one of the top clubs ewa Ghana. And no air house of folk, no assistant coach to Coach Kenechi Yasuhachi. Coach Yapreko, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Agree Bibiabo Code.
Yeah, I don't the other day.
Nice one. Coach, AFCON 2025 qualifiers to Morocco, draw Nenyaba and South Africa, Ghana, Group F, Ghana, Angola, Sudan, Niger. Born Wabobida and Uguswa, coaching job on Uguswa, we are Jumakama. Your group, no, who is saying?
Oh, you said, yeah, senior football next year, do not do a group here was to be hiding. Whoever thought a Comoros, yes, and a Comoros that if you become a Comoros, the same. I should say, born Africa, see, grouping state here, everybody has to be prepared and don't just prepare. You have to prepare very well and then take it game after game. See, I know say things in there, Obia the person of the class on back, especially after Nekobo Morocco, Nebede. I know Ghana will also and his boys will be ready for it.
After the draw, said the talk of town, Ghana Black Stars will be playing against their former coach, Dr. James Kwesiapia. With Sudan national team. No, say one monitor coach James Kwesiapia kakra e Sudan. O Sudan more of late any Black Stars team now. Ghana against Sudan. Then I am anymore in the two legs.
Ghana Sudan there. Match will be a former coach, and he's doing very well. And see, every matter, every fair will be everybody would like to watch that match. We all hoping say, you know, Capide in the team will be qualified for the World Cup. And since all qualify for the World Cup, you know, every man NAGB and meeting us. Ghana ba. And see, I'm not getting life. A match group in the match will be able to say.
But so we Ghana and Sudan see in China and said the last AFCON I bought so were Ivory Coast, Niger, and Angola tier Otimi every more quarterfinals. Nigeria and China 1-0 in free moon in the round of quarterfinal stage. Now Niger team no only Niger team Nikakra.
Oh, Niger team and I'm going to be under review. Yeah, we'll be able to say anything after AFCON. You started World Cup qualifiers. Things will be anything. Young ones are coming in, old ones are going out, and we'll be able to say anything. At the moment, today, is there name board at home? Najib Yakubu. Yes, Yakubu. They don't call African games 5 years ago. They don't call African games Morocco.
Okay.
And I know that he's one of the best right backs. I know, over Europe. I like to watch him play against Ghana. Match will be Kotiapia will get to Kotiapia to watch, and then against Niger, I'll get my boys to watch. So it will be interesting.
Okay. Now, sir, Najib Yakubu, coach, who can hear Najiba, coach Pakwasi Femi, and then they call under 17, 2017 with India.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay. Next one, naturally, the Ama, a Niger national team, no?
Yeah, I know about like that.
Oh, okay. Coach, you didn't answer Umrepi, but we share 4 nations here on more Group F, and that's what I say Ghana beginning to qualify.
And they say, and I make say, to say the end directly will be in Indonesia World Cup qualify. The Yama, whoever say something like Mali, I say, now no more board no more a thing and grano. You come work or so. That's what say. You just don't have to underrate anybody. Prepare very well, and then when you are preparing, so make sure that opponent be obviously and be no underrating. The group very interesting. Yeah, let's prepare and then and see how it goes.
Coach, your last 2 games you win here. World Cup qualifier against Mali, against Central African Republic. It will come say, but say who now opportunity to meet Coach Otuadua. Which are some of the weaknesses I will feel say or strengthen a bit Mabua going forward now at Mabua now eventually Ghana team gain this qualification to Morocco.
Oh, so Obianim say you're back, no? You're back and you're stable. Yeah, go to the say and walk. I can say where home ground you consider 2 goals so of course they will analyze everything, watch the video, analyze everything and definitely also will see from it. And the obvious idea will be a year. And yes, something that will hide.
Okay, Coach, you have scenario now. You have one kasa or former club House of Folk. Problem no idea. Minimum so need the answer cheaper.
Pacho, the beer you do na House of Folk assembly. Young jump.
Okay, Coach. Okay, Coach. Yati. Coach Yati. Yeah, say an area is only a bit.
You going there? Oh, come on. And I'm not your side. Okay. All right. Okay.
And I know your coach your preko and I was your for and anything come out live on AP Sports so and area. As Obia we are associated with House of Folk be say normally I no mo person be di ho komo na Obia ne ma de kura ko
on pen ho asem
Obia ne ma de kura e ko so
be kan china na
ko fan piaba
coach say echiri
e what the
stars na
what the uncle
coach
anti Capo say na coach make mention of Najib Yakubu Najib Yakubu I'm say you won't be on or just 24 years okay park was Fabian team no they call India under 17 yes until Najib they were Najib with the Black Starlet never Najib with Niger no can Niger national team no na why also as why
was 5 jersey no
yeah was 5 jersey and they say no we had Niger national team na onu so ginam team mama Niger national team na
compare the Niger
I'm say Niger decent yes na menu nko for bi din komo I'm say Niger decent bi wo ho I'm say na busuafo ni bi
if
Niger ntina that's the country about it say onya Ghana mobi odi national team dey say woko enti
ne squad ni teammates ne info no
the teammate ni Erika Iya Kudus Mohammed no mo nyina aka ho Aminu Toku okay sa squad back was Fabian team awodi wura mo India no
no Trinity or Niger
Trinity or Niger
Jenevonum
Nanya was a former unit star academy and have a new town youth FC and area no more bought division 2 middle league was here cancel the amomoda
ni be kono ho
anti Najib Yakubu no 24 years
oh no mo game
anti membership on so nim Ghana yi enti wono ni player na wono ni player na coach Edin ho komo na onzo si akanso wo Ukraine Edima voice clear portava wono wo si akan de mom nti eno branch e fe ni Najib ho nsem kakra eno so etodwa nti enwem na fe yenim komo emfam free Accra Sports na kakra bi emfam na Emmanuel City head coach one qualify Kingsley Adam Ewua after say game on Epai 1-1 against Dambod FC and also Edim Komokakra.
But sometimes our strength is from the bench. Some of our key players are on the bench. We did a quick substitution to bring the boys on the bench, and when they came on board, you can see they changed the game completely. But all the same, this is football. Anything can happen. Sometimes you can't predict. You do all the work, but when you come on the pitch, anything can happen on the pitch. So yeah, that is it.
Well, it's been a tough game, like you said. You managed to get a goal, but would you say it was lack of concentration that got the opponent to get the equalizer?
Sure, it's lack of concentration. You can see I told them the game is already over. It's left with some seconds for referee to stop the game. And I was expecting my left back to at least play the ball out or something. But he decided to give a short pass to his own colleague. And the colleague too is also off from the game. Instead of him to assist. You see, and then the opponent capitalized.
I know, yeah. Kingsley Adam Ewa, one head coach, Edema Emmanuel S. Woman, the chef first go, and I've read Dambot, Ebete Kanamani 1-1. They say Dambot, Etimi, a qualified area of the finals of the Middle League Division 2. Yahopa Sunday, and a finals neighbor, so true democracy, and a Dambot game, no, and so Ebet Mabaso, Ewaye, Accra Sports Stadium, and Tiano Edi Friho, Edema, a couple missing from no, and Rafael and Ponsan, or your house of folk, much further, and then birthday. Now, I didn't know the car Rafael and Ponsan. Our Ghana Premier with House of Folk just Rafael and Ponsan against Accra Lions. It is the birthday boy and on any celebrating our AP Sports Zone. See Rafael and Ponsan against Accra Lions, our Accra Sports Stadium.
Hamza Issa does so much work over here, stays composed, just picks out his teammate, just one touch, just prepares the ball, floats it. And there's no chance of
Auntie, I know you're Rafael and Ponsan and Odina Woda and a rough birthday. Now, a couple of officially, Krobiane Rashid Noti, upper 2 weeks, former medium. Officially, Rashid Noti and a Krobi upper 2 weeks, Rashid Eko. Now, Kotokofonso, on set or says story in the medical benia, says set or saber joining Santa Kodoko. Now, we're joining training and Penfogusu assessing. Also call outside into Aba set to say for assessment here Krobia them say almost all the players now mobile in justify.
Okay.
Oba bo you say unumbo aye bi da krana e say obe go pressure ba. Nti oba be bo am ya say still da antes ne da so ma. Na they say set to say enso wram e Krobia Santiago kwa empanyfo e assess technical team ne assess ne performance. Se beboa for next season omuni be wie na afei watimi de pen SC paper so na wasan na bibia ye kamanti couple mame fancy na abedwafo nwem
matimi da asi pa meno Philip no de local news and exclusives the aba mame nya birthday we na abedwafo international mabewura local num de amount men Mansa Grace and your birthday Mansa happy birthday in come hands ana every show birthday happy birthday enko emfa emawo eno no but unfortunately stone on them say Ambassa fan Laporta must go to the nearest bank for loan to sign Nico Williams. Nearest bank baby obekobia on Daniele Borges. More update on Manchester transfers. Me bio Mike and I know be read the messages now and why now now of one players well, my room now, Crusader Amrana, Yamfa local news, no Amrana, I'm sure. Baby, I do the 15 near Union be a course na at your phone some remna, one more amateur Madrid. Crusader, big brother, I mean, my big brother, mom, no, starting mammy. Now, yen share somebody be bring naba. Big or meaning baby, I'll be starting.
Yes, in 70 be bring naba, but I mentioned as a very free Ghana, yeah. AFCON qualifiers group matches are to me a group here, a group F. That is in Ghana, Sudan, Angola, Niger. It's a great group, but I think say we have group anymore. The America say be an morning ball ever form the be in Niger. Because recently with the World Cup qualifiers na year bono, Niger ever third but or 3 points. And the war on Morocco they were the same group.
Okay.
Morocco were about 10 points. But in the J, it was just 3 points per the World Cup qualifiers group name. Then they talk about Angola. From the J, Angola and Abia because in the Monday bonds were formed because the World Cup qualifiers also 6 points. Now I check Sudan, also a top in the group with 10 points. And Ghana, I in the Comoros, now the same group why on 9 points. Or compare this group and also compare this kind of countries. Or my obit Mama Ghana top match, Sudan. And also not Kosia Pia Dan or no. Yes. Kosia Pia, of course, Kosia Pia beat a tough match. And a tough match, will be say so Kosia Pia were coaching Black Stars at Czech.
Yeah.
And then when you talk about the experience with the Ghana Black Stars and Yenne Oshasi at Czech way back from 2004.
Yeah.
And Oshe very well with the kind of experience of what emerged from the Ghana Black Stars. And also the control the Sudan national team. It is very, very good. Currently, Sudan Krumu Hono young book match because of the war. So most of their players now have been camped. Their camp or more. I mean, a particular country, Kosia Pian and assistant, training these players. When it comes to say coach will name players very, very well. Kosia Pian Toneboa say understand the players very well. Not only some performance on the field of play.
Okay.
But even some sort of things outside the field of play, Kosia Pian understands. When talk about player language between or no player and the coach, Kosia Pian understand that language very well.
Okay.
And I believe say he has that humbleness or the ready Sudanese players very, very well. So in terms of respect, last time I was talking to Ignatius, and then he was telling me, say, Kosia Pian, the personality I was Sudan national team is very great because these players respect him very well. And even one of their captains, Ignatius, said, "Oh, you're very sure," said Kosia Pian every Ghana. Because the mentality in the Kosia Piano is not a Ghanaian mentality. So that tells you the kind of asset Ghana for when it comes to, managing a national team. And clearly, Kosia Pian has shown his prowess when it comes to qualifying matches or your experts.
Okay.
Not only say, or the Ghana qualified the World Cup stage in 2014. At that moment in time, we had the World Cup stage, Kosia Pian, and the Ghana also qualified 2014 World Cup. It was something and not you who send Kosia Pian into me, but he proved every Ghanaian wrong. Even at the moment of Bo Egypt or Babaya Sports Stadium. Or Bomo Babaya Sports Sako Bomo Cairo International Sports Stadium. It was something spectacular from Kosia Pian. Or go into the 2014 World Cup. One of the biggest match was also a proven was against Germany. That 2-2 drawn up against Germany was something spectacular. Who studied Sudan for very, very well. Home matches, both home matches and away matches, are very strong. So, Kosia Pian Babaya supposed to do against Ghana. Ghanaians shouldn't take it lightly. Say because of Sudan, we can thrive over them. Kosia Pian, when it comes to masterpiece of it, very good. See him away matches. He know how to play qualifying matches. In Africa, most of these coaches are when it comes to qualifying matches, say AFCON or say World Cup qualifiers. He know how to do it very well.
Okay.
But at this particular moment in time, I know the Ghana there for the AFCON, we can easily qualify. But Nkoye is a sound fan because we have a certain Sudan in this particular competition. Competition. And this Sudanese team is being led by Kosia Pian, who knows the Ghana Black Stars national team more than anyone.
Okay.
Even the scout at that time 2014 now Coach Otuado and a scout crown fine, but any football now a developer bedroom apprentice it's mission and master no watching brun pempram
possible
just a more many coaches but watching be almost Guardiola na me who say na Mikel Arteta find difficult but I say Mikel Arteta so ultimate so master and apprentice there somehow unbelievable but then when it gets tough and when it gets tougher, Coach Otuado can master some kind of tactics so nobody to me automatic Kosia Pian. But ain't so easy for Ghana within this particular group. The only thing you bet my and say Yenshe Sudan away home, near corporate draw in a way. And I believe say when it comes to certain things like that, the Ghana Black Stars under Coach Otuado can thrive over this particular Sudanese group. It was our group with him.
Okay.
Mamenko Kotoko Football Club Nimukakra. Na Kotoko, it's made a whole lot of things in terms of some more good transition of players. But Makan wasn't be say when it comes to transition of players ethically in the football ethics, it is very wrong. Most of these players, the free football club was quite wrong, and it shouldn't be accepted by any football fan. Say in about a season, no Pamu close to about 21 players do Edio football club. It is wrong. Oma call it for a whole lot of justifiers or mobile, which is quite low to me. Kotoko. Pamo 21 players, 22 players, the free football club. You should know. Say policy now they pamo mono. Si car betting there to good quality players. Essence they are replacing woman. Because with all due respect, the standard of Kotoko is not known for these kind of things when it comes to say your board justifies. I'm not saying say Oko Manchester City or Mumbobio. I believe very well so your board this kind of justifiers it be right into the youth academy team. And the youth academy team, the coaches over there will make sure somebody develop this kind of players. I will move a lot of things about the football club because before say beat me promote my body team A.
Okay.
But me, I don't know the policy until somebody able to justifies. If only somebody justifies and just to improve the academy team and some youth team, it is very good. But if somebody justifies to improve and somebody the team A group then I bet you it is very bad for Kotoko. Then it is very, very bad for Kotoko. And at this moment in time, they should know the standard of the football club. That ben what is Ali? Yes, I didn't their pep players that I'm for AFCON and as I'm there for CAF Champions League. There be Zamalek and justifies emphasize players no go for Champions League. Only in Ghana here that when you talk about managing a football club, some people do not understand the realities in managing a football club. So clearly, Kotoko as a club, no, they need quality players. Players no free club most of them were quality. Morrison, in about 8 matches to the end of the season, she the quality in Morrison extra the Kotoko fans. Richmond Lamte Crampo on the Kopisk and Canasem sa. A whole lot of players in the setup of Kotoko free no more quality no. So in a case I will Pamwomono get quality players to replace them. Get quality players to replace this group of players. These small clubs no more Kromoano. So for Nations FCO, offer Brecum Chelsea, offer those kind of clubs no more Kromoano. I'm quite sure say these players, you know, Omoda yasun bako pie woman so mebo either sa Kotoko sa Accra House of Folk. Sure. It's a fact. Said that lad Nino Morrison. Omo crying. Pay my report. Omo House of Folk food didn't come on. Say to me go through very well. The who dan land Nino Morrison so mostly I can my House of Folk. Wow. Obiada yasun say obebo either sa obebo Kotoko sa Accra House of Folk. It will be a Owo Nation Service, will be a Karela United, or Bo Karela na so share Kotoko na House of Folk, or you know bo because of the so you know say be in see a boss season we are transfer windows ni bia club ni beti identify and say this player be wo money ball but my men kofa no Obiada yasun so Obo Kotoko. And I'm not quite sure say if Kotoko there was the necessary money so metima bo into any other club. Someone could pay quality player from that club, player and Kotoko. I'm not sure. The Kotoko brand is very, very attractive. Edini woho. So the convincing player very well, based upon coach no sanso woho coach Prosper Nate Ogum. Quite first we develop most of the players of commanders and Kotoko mechemuno. And no crowns to make Kasa the Makotoko. So I'm not sure. So when it comes to player development, when it comes to the coach at hand, how all manage this particular kind of team, no, a better team the Makotoko so go into any other football club, any other player famba. But it has resulted in the particular position that Kotoko right now justifies, which is quite wrong. Sure. I identify this particular player. That was Samates. What's the Samates team, no? In a season, almost 2 strikers, Hamidou. Baba Hamidou ne Evans Osu.
Well, mama nye we me pa cho mo ma switch no enye de odaso no me pa cho. Okay, yankasa.
So he Baba Hamidou and Evans say Uswa. Clearly, Omomienu share 53% of the goals. Almost share 53% of the goals. And when you talk about this kind of goals, what percentage are? Omomienu bought 24 goals combined. The combination of Evans Oseusu Any Baba Hamidu no was 24 goals combined. 53% of them goals almost share. 45 goals almost share for some attacks. They did very well. If Sekotoko Bitima identify any of these attackers or more Samatests, it will be very prudent for them. All those Samatests, Ediomeni Africa, Epobo Africa. But I'm very, very sure, sir, at this particular moment, Baba Hamidu, any papa friend say Evans will say almost time in their playing career. Sekotoko, any lucrative contract to any of these kind of players anymore, they will come to Kotoko and they will play for Kotoko. Because currently Kotoko need this kind of quality to enhance their squad in depth.
Okay.
Check midfield no. Emmanuel Kayeke, to me, he has been one of the brilliant players our Premier League last season where consistency. When you talk about consistency, he gave it to Samates. And in a season, it's mean about 2,605 minutes in the Samates, which is quite good. And Kotoko bet drive very well. It depends on the midfield. We Otimibo as a defensive midfielder, Otimibo as an attacker. Obosan's when you're kakra with the defensive side, or you're very good, or you're a utility player.
Okay.
Of course, when you combine the qualities of a Emmanuel Kayeke, now say Utimi, woman good offer and I believe so. Kotoko not this certain kind of strategies. It is quite
quality.
They should buy quality. They should buy quality. Go to Bundesliga. Buy for Leverkusen. Omoji Bundesliga no.
Yeah.
Say Jonathan Tah. Buy money for Kwakofano.
Sure.
Omo kutunaba. Deba de na buy for Leverkusen. Beche buy money community me. Enyibi.
Sure.
Omo Kwakotono.
Or you're big.
Vet wohoi. The ama vet into me consider Real Madrid option for next season in is a buy money for Tata. And definitely Roboko of Abrante no.
Timon Chama cash
so you should so much these clubs more big.
Yeah.
Don't let it look like say in Ketuano no more pray or play bi ho a e was some more pray understand that. No, Monchama cash same.
Okay.
Sekotoko Pamo 22 players the free club the more. Identify good quality players out your mobile.
Very place.
A bet me a showcase Kotoko football fans say some player where you obey there at least Odin. A bet me some certain sort of interest be about Kotoko football club name. Because boss, Sekofa Akwem Kofa ni free one Vipers say one Benny Nana Benny as one Nana Benny Obebo ya Nana Benny of free Kotoko is not a trial club. It's a standard club. We need quality players for the Kotoko. For the team.
Okay.
And since our quality players need to be Kotoko Nkwandia. Since Kano or Honoma, these kind of players from Kotoko.
Kotoko is big. The transfer ya munche big room. No. Theophilus, I'm here, Junior as I Capo. The Supremo Police asked Big Brother to explain the 7-chain defense of Spain team. Okay. Bababe ho adwuma china bababe di won komode amount Crusader Bray brana ebe ode no mame 15 minutes pepa in term na me cover course na cheche wadwe mame na mensame koto kwa asem no de wodwe no wa wonti ase koto no the way ebimo ye team no de ezo omo ni da hoyi now pam easy and then also be met trying way and san one fan abra the old jana man akona go bet you so better than the whole bar or try no
afina ebi ma judge ama bomb teams are pam wo motiti fie no on me trials na hwe no the wa boy establishing no ni mum de o su mu ade we ya die team ono no tifie na me trials na hwe ne se wa ya de ono na mumu bono na de ono be trials no no nim ni suban ofize se to se mu boko sa on ai ko dwamo akomo ofize boko sa on sa oba fufuro ya o pese wo fa ne de krama ho brase so on be yesa ne ma na no be justify no wa fa no be wie no kra no inju bi kra hye no hu nya bi you see this IMC nankasa
maybe you buy an injury
fata usafiu no me ken IMC we nankasa omo yama enipa nsesi from too much the kind of supporter omo enjoy wokotoko within this short time no management bia who enjoy sa o at least mo kra mo bae no mo no se mo kwa ko sponsor ne sa nyama no players akatua ne ho nyama nya no enye problem mamo because team ura say ono ayi ni sika no de atua na boys ne ka ono apedan ma boys ne team ene sa nyama no ntimo dia ne say mo ntoto nyama yie said the bear resource ebeba adwuma we su ntumi nye I mean yeah pam players and utie some of the arguments are laughable na players ni bi wa omumu ade bi nyanya ne yagitum unse maybe yenso yenye fair fama o mo se bia players nyo mu nyina na ya pam wo mo but bi wo on ma contract na ewu but dodo na ye pam na the contract ewu no ebinum wo ha na you could have negotiated na wo se me ni negotiate ko enti no clear lu no wa kire se me mpese me no be ya adwuma bi mu ntini pa ne nko but omo ko no replacement ni obi adwen hu se you what me ati ase say this time enye experiment matrama kwa ebiem enye matrama kwa ebiem a se matrama kwa na wo say yi ana matrama kwa no mo ka no eye nkran ni ntikuma se omo nti ase
matrama kwa no
me try ahwe what you say me try ahwe ebi eye nkran ni nti no omo nti ase e na omo se ye kofa players abai me matrama kwa players but omo na mo trama hwe be try so ya ade a ye hu se ubetimi aba ne amo abo saade we eye enka said na big brother kai o ye justify be a small boy be a what is we pie o baby no offense o be trials
we invite no
what I say be trials say Europe nyina no omo ye o hwa enya big player wa bobo a wa gini din ye man be trials o say Madrid be ko pre-season no what say e be a mtiti na me bo Barcelona sa time na me ya de pa na me pray na me continent na chira na mabanti no masesa mboot me ba Madrid training no ma hwe me say o mbetimi ne ma ya adwuma bizo omu ni sa agro no wo ho big clubs omu nye sa ne ma no en kotoko na big say players a wo hwe o ma training no open na no what signing no open na signing no nyenko ya nim na munya de mo ye na ska ni ho ska nso ni ho a ye nye guys a wo what you say sika ni wa o dey for players aba yenye guy ma pam we eh o pam no say wa jatum say me pam wo mu nyina na wo fa quality di aba bonze o players na wa pam wo mo tie eche o mo say eh yetimu but say wo ya sa dia na wo mo atamfo anya wo because wa pam wo ma wie o pam wo mu wie no nya bi ma afe na onam na wo patch o dey be train na we so obetimi ane edwa ba bebo
asem we kra
who's Rashid not there no omu terminate contract no omu ntumi imposti o say no omu yipe omu terminate a
man for be bash
e omu den na who's no Morrison basis am omu timi official omu timi release statement omu ntumi because omu nim say backlash beba to omu ya say omu ya amaye no kude and your clubs no kan no waka kusi say ba you see hey Capo yentina krum ha mo bia mfa Sudan me hunu Ghana for wa ha wo yen kanche blaster yentina krum ha mfa Sudan me hunu ye da
tina krum ha ko Afcon ema
kan na me say ai wo de enu atwam ba samre ya ye wo mu ide
utim ni nyehu
enu ntina me ka cho se ekoboye na wo si tim nkitinkiti bi na ehye ye meboa because e Ghana ntina wo ka tim nkitinkiti bi dem besem cho say ye level no nye teams bi no na wo so o mo hyehyehye ma ase ye kohye o ma na ye huhu we shouldn't entertain mediocrity na one team kito bi abehye Ghana okuruma qualifiers no e different from main tournament o yes Sudan are doing well now di wo ye sure say ye tikuruma hanom na Sudan aba Ghana ha na Sudan abehye Ghana na Ghana for ya te ase boko sa
na hunti asese
masa
wo hye waso
now Equatorial Guinea share Ivory Coast no mo ti ase boko sa o mo ti ase boko sa ase a share da bi memma ye niema bi mfatrim to whom much is given much is expected now when you sky e kai ball blasters na ye kobo qualifiers ye ne Angola Sudan ni Niger je ne ka wuro no mo ye ho adwuma o Niger for no me nam ha mo mbubu ma wura Niger for a ball papa ba ne bo Niger Ghana that group ma ni Niger that group ma say ye be man na ye hu
say ye hu ama ye because
ye hu Capo ye team ne ye
Comoros timi tia tournament
utimi ko
ya Nigeria hu Sudan hu
Capo ye hu tie
ball Sudan ball World Cup qualifiers no
na ball Ghana ball World Cup qualifier ball ketwa
boy
Sudan Ghana akọ Mali akọ akwahye no ti aze Sudan na Sudan no oti wan ahye
Mali Ibrahim
na ya hin na be wan na efu Sudan Togo mo no
ayo
Togo mo na Sudan ahye o mo nti all of a sudden Sudan na ehu coach Kwesi Appiah ye nyina we Ghana ni but me say opa bi phone line say nipa do se be ka coach Kwesi Appiah this time we make coach Blaster this time who be support Kwesi Appiah make coach Ghana
na do oyo Sudan
dia no oyo Sudan dia no oyo Sudan
Sudan de oyo
masa Ghana ase mama ya djuma na ya foti se Ghana ya bre nyina do na ahya ase Kwesi Appiah na be di ewu be sisa
oye den oye
o se dey
Kwesi Appiah ye den
before Kwesi Appiah ma men ka se mo ncho before Kwesi Appiah ye Afcon bia Ghana ye be ko bia Afcon bia be ko bia na e di say semi-final after 2006 before say Kwesi Appiah dey be free mu round of 16 2019 no Kwesi Appiah ne be dua is a division dua no we team nim Kwesi Appiah look at the way a man now obeje captaincy issue basa my Blasters no as a Ghana for president former president Makache say you was short memories as a Ghana for you was short memories all of a sudden Kwesi Appiah be hero dabi yesremo ko nya say Sudan Kwesi Appiah coach Sudan to bia de Sudan be hunu na okrum a dabi
anya
dabi Sudan de obi antimi fa Sudan hunu na okrum a
performance
Sudan ma men kase mo Sudan mo ball Capo
ehu pa
wai me say
Ghana be break
kwa dia na man ye last Afcon wa maybe ni group say ni group the ball ben wo ball so group no obeshia Senegal ye behu tio group yes only the group fine obeshia Senegal mo ye behu wa she Togo ni DR Congo mo obeshia Senegal mo ye behu enti no mamu maye ma ne look it say the Afcon ye ko ye Ghana e kogu ye ho an ma Sudan o baby Sudan baby enti say group ni kro bi wo ma bia ni kan ho a why are we not talking about Angola? What you say? It is not about Sudan, eh? But me can say Ghana on. You're serious country. So same way medical Canada. The day na Kwesi Appiah G Sudan Jumana na was say esco ni you free so. Esco no. Why should Kwesi Appiah be on our esco now? Say who say we are confronted with an issue now because they say Kwesi Appiah esco member. Esco no so na a seat to the day-to-day running of Ghana football, formulating policies. Any BB imagine say, ye court meeting, akofa strategy, they be bought ye Afcon qualifiers. Na Sudan coach timbi.
Yeah, I'm friend, and there's one.
I know your school member. Obaga Jenzo man meeting.
And you know, as a Gomo, a manifesto.
The moment Okoye, Esco, Okoji, or mindful for humanity, I just say clearly now your allegiance to that country.
Conflict of interest.
What you say no allegiance was our country on because na Oka say Sam Rane say untimi hodi dual citizenship enye MP no ewo hokwa. The moment I obey say obekwa akọ your mindful for passport no also chese untumi me contest for any political position okuruma naka ye den no ye call by election or eho asin central na asin north e dey ntini e call by election o the moment I be we MP and per footballing rules no dey e chese Kwesi Appiah we member of your football parliament o your football parliament in the esco no na ono ye national team coach wo baby
nti afifo ni nimra e kire sa
chese enti no man timi anwena nko enti na who say when people were talking about time and near baba even appointment for a coach na man for ka say ni amfa Kwesi Appiah anka the search committee no because ono ni a technical man na me say how can say Ghana ye ti wonom asoman ni akofa oman foforo coach say o ye technical man ndi no ono mepe coach mfa mayen how can we do that? Say asoman yakofa oman foforo coach ye pe coach no ono metina meeting
so e Ghana ni
say wo coach oman foforo
hold the position as an alcohol
baby our japade e wo no e ho no akoma wo e ho no onya ne daily bread free e ho no onya ne nanu aduane free enti no ye sure say enti no say ye kwa plan bibi against Sudan and what is happening obeka say e be yi na tanche but it shouldn't happen. Oh, yes. The moment okwaje Sudan adwuma no e wo say nke yi ne free ye esco nim any kwan say otena esco so Ghana ha why should say ye entertain saade no going forward no e bia we abeye test case abie mpanimfo ani next time bia no mko congress they should put that in their rules say untumi because we at say we MP Okroma na akwa minister o man foforo so yeah say we MP o Ghana na e bia Cote d'Ivoire for afa bia minister of defense how can that be possible enyi watch man ba ko obeda hwe GNTC asa nso ahwe briwe
so call day and night
who shed the ubewu so we GNTC hwe briwe obeda hwe
mo ye bi watch man for the security minimum mo yes a kwa hadi no aba night
obewu encha obetini ezu wawu
opiska
because untimi nye ye nya ne saa enti going forward no ye be sere mpani for next time bia no they should look at that but me ma TVB un say Morrison ne Danlad nanka hasofu ko munyo mo pewo mu but aso mu suro chips ansoso sa chips ani o mu agent aso o mu se chips ha adwen nkomo ni bi che chips ha adwen so chips o ma unsisi no
what to play and
chips no pe bibia finchim
chips ade no
so mu awakode e no
yeah
enu ntia nti no chips ade any players do ball ha adwen chips will see to it say the right things will be done what you say be on part of the bargain also obe make sure say also part also ye no obeye and ye kruma no ya omunta mpesa anema no
at the panso na ton who chips level na wa build edu no enye fichire agency
I'm just hoping say Hasofuk omuntimi fa those two boys
okay
two boys no say Hasofuk fa wo mo a ebesa so rekindle even Kotokone has rival no am na ye de
yeah
because imagine say Kotokone has babebo with Danlad in post Morrison Jam Finfi honoma
baba ya baba ma
so what I say that's Kotoko mu okwan bi kura Kotoko dey say omu okwan bi kura omu so fa salifu say ayi so ko lamte ko na Kotoko so fa salifu
so abegina
salifu so megina
eno no ma ball no so ye de
un say emane de and ebasa na ni nyina no ema agro ne de sometimes obi o free Kotokone has ne de ye hu players bebre o ma ko both sides o ma ba abo ni ye eno de ye individual differences obi be free Kotoko akọ has emfa obi be free has akọ Kotoko be farmer no obi be free has no aba eye players ni bebre wo ho no ma be bo amana fa say ablo de bo has abroad the ball has free has or free has or back Kotoko no o me legend o Kotoko
sure
Edmo Copsin be ball Kotoko under 20 or buy or the call has Copsin ko Gini din o has or Bobo ni ye Lawrence J unse year na 2001 na Ghana ne Nigeria coach the late Atuku Efio de House of Folk 11 ko boy no unse House of Folk team no fa ko boy no the only player no onye House of Folk player Lawrence J satam no bo Kotoko May 9th on the share first goal ma Kotoko Ismailado Kote share ya edi May 9 by no but when House of Folk edge confederation scarp no na Lawrence J jina mu ma House of Folk wo bobo ni ye enti wo countless examples fa Douglas Nkrumah say Douglas wa bo ashe has asa be bo has nso ashe Kotoko nso enti ne wo a lot of players are on my bonus are obi say Samuel Nzimaba from Kotoko Okobo has even is it Edward Afum enso bo Kotoko Okobo has yenya a lot of examples bebrebe omun fa wo so omun betimi
kasem no sikasem
omun betimi aboa wo mo un say Kroma your problem here say we know the value of everything but we don't know we know the cost of everything but the value need
okay
bibia na ahwe ne bo na we ne bo no but the ode be ma
and the one hwe
what you say na ni sika no so but the quality no be deliver the amount nothing good comes easy
two per year for
the
obenya no no the
what you say eno no acha asem ne bebrebe da bi na am ka say mostly ade afu bia nso no ne boarding obon say obefa de e bia wo fa ne say we de efu after 1 year no na so pam no sa akoto foforo ba
aka
House of folk unze se omo call relegation e bia players bi on man omo na yema we more with the politics na we binum si nchen no results a wunya ye no uko division 1 anasa one co division 1 e ka wo body survival ye no omo nkantira e ka wo body survival ye no e bia e do so che se we the top quality players ma players ni ye dey any g e the boy so after building all these facilities House of folk ma ye dey si wo no ye na na togbe dia ka ye say team ne performance on the pitch no
enye adwuma
e betimi ya improve e na na me ma o House of folk omo squad ni nyina no omo quality o but dia kapa ye goalkeeper House of ball as obi anam kran kemfa so wo so enti no se dan lad e wo ho a na we free agent at least get him
wona free agent dey
Dan lad free agent by Ghanaian standard dan lad o ye free agent it said there wako Europe na big player be free agent o
na America no
what you say so dan lad ye free agent or ye big
enti tuanefa
experience no ho ball age no so on the side obe na dan lad nso a che say o leadership qualities as a leader obetimi aboa enti no they need to get them on board ombebo
I mean first caller hello good evening
good evening Capo de Supremo.
Yes boss yenti odini baby akase free
we Kobi Manucho me kasa free tepa
international Manucho yenti
Capo de Supremo
yenti boss
oh wow metia tepa teachers na tepa senior high for metia omunya na afi qualified na Ghana ya dia was qualified
okay
ma coach bi ni ade da bi was ya kili game ni ade na ya qualify ko ana bio so match ya team ni na
okay
eduma mo bom chill
yeah take Kobe Manucho thank you very much for calling 0506 977 695 0506 977 695 Dorothy or say Capo I agree with Sports Crusader Kwesiapia should be dropped from the ESCO say your uniform
hello
boss we did maybe akase free
yeah.
Yes, boss. Oh, so you.
Yeah, me calling from Sinai.
Okay, international. Let's hear you. Into.
Yeah. I'm say, Munipana, Okasa is here. Okano crepa, papa.
Okay.
Yeah, because football, and yet basa bisa no. Okay, has Nikotokuya, or one a team I organ hand it actually. Yeah, to say the politics in the program my team na say kra.
Okay.
At the same time, kwesi apia you your mo kan. Who ko fa team bi no ti say we no na who ko we no say student team le hu bia. Kwesi apia fa Ghana Blaster team ne ja amaye hu ne performance. So what you say?
Yeah.
Te sia the oka say sen community football no sen ko mo yiri da. They say you need Sudan for ba be bono. Oh no, Sudan fan na so Ghana fan.
Is it Sudan? Oh no.
Yes, it's Sudan. The Argentina has a plan here. Everyone's to say, "Omunan ko mu decide my football direction. Envanko no sa heda so team."
And only problem no.
It's enkoye.
Yati.
Enkoye. Because okay, team here basa. Because here pia kura na di politics de ure di captain fasa mo sense dia mawi. We na ne papa bi the sense dia na dey say all the say blaster na be na you know. I say
okay. Yes, thanks for calling 0506977695. Yamon Komo. So Ghana qualifies CDA. Yes, boss. Udin baby akaze free. About your but your body na into you, Udin. Aha, into you, boss.
Mama sure na de pa me ha some no cultural last one na no kwesa so Ghana adu we ade ya yan ka ji se yansa ana kotokoso so sometimes you see from so mo ya na ya se no kweda mo peso mo sa what one place where 11 22 now ta ko to be so ntin ka wa na we tin ya that's kana o de ko no fa no wa de na me no ko kweba ko pe enye mi kwa me tin wa ko semda the team of your boss team you plays more than 22 years at home. The team of the team in Tigida and the Zahas so tournament 9 o'clock over the West.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for calling. 0506977695. Your mom come baby. I will be a Ghana baby. Kumo latest na ana igusu bon come on 0506977695. So I throw but oba still the baby I bet me afa urem nko I be din come. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
What you doing baby? I free.
Yes. Hello.
But you also be a casa free.
No, me casa free as simple. The friend Nicholas. Hello.
But you also TV no.
Me that say. But you don't team no. Ushawama. My underestimate womo. Womo you know, womo attack me very sharp, especially womo wingers no.
Okay.
Now, midfield no, almost stamina the difference mean you get to me Sudan and woman boye and say you share your players almost stamina.
Okay.
Ability to endure 90 minutes of godless play.
Okay.
You two make every 2 passes. But the woman midfield is too late 2 passes. Split defense, you know. Yes, the defenders, the center backs, when you slow, the wingers slow. One to me will combine in terms. So one more attack me. So one more is in here. That is the thing we have to look at. Let's look at player for player, and improve them, especially their stamina, ability to recover, and then also center backs, you know, how they can cut the you know.
Okay.
2 passes, you know. The central defensive, midfield, you know. Who is competent since Antoniana? One or two breaking play. These are the things you have to look at. When you check, the people are really playing football. One more football, you need Congo Diaz, but they're easy. What's in one to make 2
Yeah.
Why are you right to that off?
Okay.
The man is doing a great job. Meanwhile, Sudan, they've been competing for a long time. They are not playing their league. The players won't you want. You can say, those are the things you have to look at.
Okay, thank you, boss. Okay. Good one day. Thank you very much for calling. MC was scout Sudan team nonti onim team ni pa. Yeah, hello. Good evening, boss. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Boss, my talk was into we didn't maybe akase free.
Your friend said that we can test free or being crew.
Into
Yo.
Well, I'm say o delay me ba cho frɛ na obo odin a mentie TV ni biom na watie phone no this a delay a e be che wo hansa na aba ha ti me hre o to ma na ye kɔ hye na o che wadwe na ye kɔ yanim this a o tie radio na TV na ye che. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, the noise which your producer noise 90 and 10 and cat obeti me asa free aba na ye dim kom say line on so I tro say one line here any difficult some be rem. Yeah, boss, you.
Good evening.
Good evening, bro. Na me adumo na so e.
Na me adumo we dey Ben 10.
Oh, Ben 10 champion. Na me adum senior bibi aboko pa.
Okay.
We
dey you become paka you dey say you know. Apesha ya no. Apesha odi da ko do kotoko. Oh no ombe chini kakra odi na from ema ko me you know. Omo national team no.
Okay.
I think we to abana obeso ohun hawa. Obetida actually on Ghana so.
Oh, okay.
So about
Okay. Ben 10, thanks for calling. Producer said 2 calls beba na ya sorry so. 0506977695. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Ali.
Boss, also didn't be akaze free.
The one your friend Kofi Mashalano. The cassette free. Yeah,
Okay, Mashara no into your boss.
Okay. Kakra meka afaye ni asamwa bwate akọ asofo kunu hwe. Eye bo somtwe ina eta na chi. Onyere no peja no modi ni yere pa bota pa eta na chi pa na mo ma bibia ni na na. Bibia do koyi amano. That's
okay, yeah, so yeah, that's it. Thanks for calling. Yeah, any last caller 0506977695 last caller now. Yeah, to us from Frio. Yes, boss. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Capo, call Manucho Masavi.
Manucho, 10 times.
Now we go out there and watch a game. Never back commentary, never live on.
I commentary now. Bye.
Yeah, let's try how much streaming live or Facebook or my.
Bacho Mati, streaming.
At least screens now. Match me come back to screen is corner.
Yeah, two Janum Faho.
Yeah.
Manucho, we are say thanks for calling. Channel about phone our commentary. But say Manucho kind. Will be live on Facebook and see Obetimi Andre from Ghana. Ha baby, I will be na bibi answer I find. Na the woman is news. Everybody news at 6. And we KW and I feel boss lady omo be papa mu. I can news we mu champagne mu deba. Man na ne tie bi nsem e koso Ghana be bia omo papa mu di amount news no be to aso no nsia de ama Philippo nka oti Crusader nka na fe break but omo and analysis at the ma wo production no edi ansa ana fe edi blade timodan na dem baba omo na production no every man na kwame director brother Andy and team from MCR omo boy me din the Capo the Supremo the Sheshes man Kumo latest update na ha and ye de eba macau nyame adomo china evesesha